Whoa. Welcome, 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 beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family to the live watching of Paris Saint-Germain versus Sporting Lisbon post-match podcast. Yeah, I mean, I, you know, this is not a new thing. Me sitting in this chair, being disappointed from a game in 2026. I mean, basically every single game. Maybe we win, maybe we win a trophy. Yeah, like Marseille is the only one, and that wasn't even like a great performance or something. It was just a final. You win a trophy against your rivals. Last minute of the game, great penalty shootout. But I haven't enjoyed sitting here on the post match podcast in 2026, and that's a massive problem, gigantic problem. No what to say, man. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. Yeah, I mean the two new signings as well. Not performing up to standard. Uh, yes, sir. Arian, please don't tell me you're part of that Madrid fan base that I haven't watched the game, but scoring 6 goals in the Champions League against Monaco. Again, Monaco maybe haven't been the best or something, but still 6-1 is massively impressive. You should be very happy. But you're not one of them that like completely reactionary. I just hope. Okay. But I don't know, maybe Arbeloa, because Arbeloa ball, I mean, even the report said it. Arbeloa is here to play Carlo ball and not Xabi Alonso ball. So obviously suits the kind of players you have, because especially how unbalanced the system is, but it has a lot of good individuals. And in Champions League, a lot of it is due to individual brilliance. Whilst when it comes to the league, it's more about consistency. So maybe Xabi, his football suits the league better. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But from the reactionary stuff I saw from Madrid fans, it absolutely suits my narrative. I mean, when we were sitting here and talking about teams I want to face, I said Madrid, and I said Arbeloa will probably get them playing good football, individual brilliance, and all of that. Madrid fans will get cocky and arrogant as well, and that'd be a good game to be played. But yeah, first 1 point or fifth. Yeah, Santo, what was it? We won 4 out of our first 5 games. Last year, we won 1 out of our first 5 games. Interesting. Yeah, not even comparing you guys to other teams. Like, it's not even about that, like what ranking you are. It's more about Madrid. Like, everything can't change in a game like that. But probably was it reminiscent of what team would you say, Arian? Was it reminiscent of Mbappe first season under Carlo? Was it reminiscent of even previous seasons? Like, how was it? Was it really a 6-1 and so on? Because I saw some stat they had like 90 shots. About what? It's costing us. I mean, Santo, look, even when people said that during the summer transfer, and I don't think that, because when I look at our squad, Santo, they're not performing to their level, the players. Obviously, signings, can put competition, can always be great to have, Santo. But one thing the PSG management made very clear, they use the summer transfer window to buy the essentials. And then they see, the 6 months. If anything is needed, they go and get it in January. It's quite evident we need reinforcement in attack. And the only top quality player that is available is Julian Alvarez. So look, I've seen a lot of PSG fans that are against maybe the Alvarez signing or don't think he's worth that money or anything or something. At least get someone. There's 9 days left. I don't want to fucking, especially with Atletico Madrid liking Kangeli and Gonzalo Ramos, 2 irrelevant players in our squad. I mean, we might as well. Welcome, Junior. Yeah, someone commented. Did you see Junior's reaction? Calling for Chevalier and Zabani to leave. Wait, no, Junior, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I see your thing moving, like yellow around your name, but I can't hear you. Wait, people in the chat, can you guys hear Junior? Maybe it's a problem on my end. Can you guys hear Junior, people in the chat? No. Okay, they can't hear you. Exactly, Santos. Just show that you care. Wow, we got fucking a billion no's. Yo, shout out to everyone that answered the question. Okay, now it says that you're muted. Maybe Junior, do you think your microphone is connected to some other device, like your OBS streams or something? No. Like, wait. Talk now for a moment, Junior. Because you see the yellow around you. It's moving, but I don't hear anything. Yo, Orlean, man, fuck. I'm not here to say defend Chevalier, man. That parry, Orlean, that's embarrassing. I mean, that's Ariola-esque. I remember when we beat Celtic 7-1. I remember that was the first goal we'd conceded in the Champions League group stage, 17-18. Junior. All right, he's back. Oh,
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like you're using a different microphone or something?
No, it's the same. I think it's just I had to leave and come back in.
No. It's not like your usual how you sound. Like I heard like all the echo, like I heard all the entire room, like if like you were using a different microphone.
Hold on.
Got Tosin here. I will look at the super chats, guys, real quickly. We just want to figure out this stuff so we can have a great stream. And shout out to the 103 people, 7 minutes, and I don't know, maybe 50% PSG fans, 50% trolls, but we appreciate all of the views. And welcome, Mr. Tosin.
Yo.
I'm trying to at the moment help Junior out here. His microphone is. I mean, we can hear you now. It just sounds a bit different.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to.
Sounds a bit different. Look, Junior.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to.
Sounds a bit different. All right. Look, Junior. T, rage for me. Tosin, do you have any rage in you left?
No, there's no rage, dude.
I don't have rage anymore because Tosin, honestly, yes, we're back.
I sound better now.
Yeah, we're back now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God! No, I still got rage.
Oh, maybe.
No. I still got rage.
Bro, I hope all your rage.
No, it's fucked up.
Zabarni, pack your flipping bags and leave my club. Pack your flipping bags and leave my club. I don't flipping care that your country's in a war-torn state. Leave my flipping club. I don't care. Chevalier, casse-toi, va te faire foutre. You two leave my flipping club. No, you got flipping bloods on your hand.
Your anger is misdirected.
I don't know. I don't care because I don't even think we played bad today. No, Zabarni.
No. The anger. You just mentioned two. You just mentioned the two scapegoats. Who signed them?
No.
Who made the club worse?
Zabarni
made the club worse?
Zabarni.
Who made the club worse? Though who made the club worse?
No. Zabarni.
Who made the club worse?
Hold on.
Bro?
The team is hold on. Pause.
Who is the coach, dog?
Wait.
Who signs two players and makes them shit? When he last won the treble, what the fuck did he sign? You see what he signed, bro? He signed Arda Turan and shit. He was signing bums. This nigga signed a starting goalkeeper that's a bum. We found out now that he's a bum. We've signed Zabarni.
Okay, Tosin, one thing I just want to say, and this is not to defend Lucho, Tosin. It's just about your point, Tosin. When we signed Chevalier and Zabarni, what was your thoughts? If you can go back, Tosin. Were you happy with the signings? Obviously, nobody was happy with Donnarumma departure. But did you rate Chevalier, Tosin? And you sit here and cook Juan Garcia and say, no, Chevalier is the best upcoming keeper in the world, Tosin. You can't go against your own words, Tosin. You can't now say...
There's levels between them.
No, I'm not even defending Chevalier. I'm just like some double stand here from Tosin, man.
We lost.
Just lost.
We lost the game. I still can't believe we lost this game. I still can't believe we lost this game.
Look, Junior, I remember Tosin, he said two comparisons to the season, either 2021 or you could say post-World Cup. Where I remember we had like 9 defeats in 30 games or something. We've already lost 2 games this year. We're out of the Coupe de France. Now we got to beat Newcastle United to make top 8. We won 4 out of our first 5 games in the UEFA Champions League this season. And since then, we've just been fucking around, man.
No, but if you guys want to keep it to the players, we can actually talk about it.
No. We can talk about Lucha. Tosin, we can talk about
But
Lucha.
man, it's really on management. You got Lucha on the board, man. They've absolutely cooked the season and added players that are net negatives, unfortunately. I thought Chevalier, I still think he's a supreme goalkeeping talent. I'm not going to sway from that. But I think right now, like that's like a point of no return. That mistake for the second goal. Yeah, like at this point,
Second, for me, both goals. Even the first one, he's at fault. You know, the
How's
first
he
one.
fault for the first.
The first one. No, the first one.
That's just an unlucky goal.
No, not that. The way it gets to the corner. Remember, he tries to parry it. It hits off Marquinhos and goes up for the corner initially. It's off him. That's why I'm blaming this guy. This guy needs to flip and leave my club.
Dude, that's some Marky stuff, Tosin.
Exactly.
Like,
hold on. You know what? You know the parallel I'm gonna make to this. I remember specifically vividly because when that goal went in, it reminded me. Second leg, Dortmund, 2023-2024. Marquis, something happens. The ball goes out for the corner, and they score off that. And who do we blame? We blame Marquis. So if we're doing this, we have to do the same thing here with Chevalier.
No,
that's fair. That's facts. No, you're
this
not
guy.
wrong, bro.
Then he's flipping. He's a flipping mime, and for the second goal. Oh my god!
Second goal was crazy.
No. So the second goal for me is Zabarni because you guys can go back on my stream or not. When whoever the winger is dribbling, I'm like, please. Somebody double.
He's been cooking. He was cooking Zabarni.
No. I was saying
that's sub versus sub.
Sub
versus sub. Like
he loses the aerial duel, and we already discussed it previously. Zabarni has like a 44% aerial duel win percentage. I think Beraldo has a higher one.
This guy was leading the line for Bournemouth. And like
Bournemouth have gaslit the entire footballing world. Kirkes is whack. Zabarni is whack. Hoyson is flipping whack. They how much did they all go for? Didn't they all like collectively go for like over like nearly 150 mil? That has to be the theft of the century. It needs to be studied in the great academic institutions of Western Europe.
Like Frankfurt Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Frankfurt Hall of Fame shit, bro. Leipzig Hall of Fame too. Leipzig be doing the same shit to niggas.
No. We paid 63 million euros for Zabarni. I'm losing my flipping mind. 63 mil. 63 mil. Dewey was what, 50? Jean Neves was 63 mil. Is he's what by far? Wait, no. Is he just he's slightly less expensive than Hakimi was, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah.
How much was Hakimi? 63 mil. This guy, his only good game for PSG is against Barca. He is living off of that tackle that he had for that first. That's all he has. That is literally all he has. He was getting cooked against freaking Lorient in Ligue 1. Lorient. Listen, you guys were Marquis. I thought Marquis fine today. Marquis was good. So long as I thought Zabarni leave my. That's what I don't care. Zabarni leave my club. If we need to start collectively as PSG fans, if we need to start a GoFundMe to pay off his contract, let's flip and do so. This guy better never ever wear a PSG.
I just think that anger is misdirected.
No, I'm done. I'm flipping done. Because hold on, not only that, but this guy comes in. Tries to bring in some BS politics around first and foremost, right? You've got his wife and whatnot. The missus going and talking about you. Listen, you came to the club. You know Safanov was there to begin with. He didn't make any problems and whatnot. You're going and saying this, that, and the other, all this chit chatter. At least if he was doing it on the pitch, fine. You can do whatever you want. But you're whack. I'm saying it right now. Bitshabu under Gotsi starts over him. Bitshabu over Gotsi starts over him. He is so whack. Bitshabu starts over him. Oh my flipping goodness. 63 million. 63
Yeah, that's the thing. I remember the saga. We were pushing 2 months for Zabarni. And I was like, I don't agree with this. I don't think we should pay. We're overpaying for Zabarni. But I mean, he must be the next Thiago Silva if PSG and Campos and Lucho are pushing for him. I mean, one thing I said when we considered the goal is the Zabarni right back gimmick started today and it ends today.
Well, I mean, hold on. He played right back against Lorient. Remember, he got cooked there for the goals.
Yeah, Lorient. Yeah. And what happened in the Lorient game as well, Zabarni gets cooked, shot at Chevalier, and he also parries it. Like that's a problem Chevalier has had this entire season. He
Saf-
carries
gets
shots.
up-
He doesn't know
Oh
when to
my
get off the
gosh.
line. Yeah, Safonov is gonna come back like middle of February, so very soon. Like Safonov was already gonna be our starting keeper, honestly. Chevalier just got a second chance, and I don't want to take away. Like I remember his Trophée de Champion, big game, final, Marseille. He was really good that game. We gave him a huge, obviously, penalty shootout, but it's just unacceptable, man. When you mentioned the corner thing as well, but I'm gonna be fully honest. Yes, I know we conceded 2 goals, but that's not my biggest problem today. Because majority of the game, we were the better team. We were the one having the ball. Our press was really great. We played with an insane high line flick terrorist ball, but still, managed not to concede any chances. Majority
First
of the
half
game.
was mastery.
We
First half
lost the
was pure
game.
Mastery.
We lost the. Yes, we did individual mistakes and we can cook them, but
But the thing is,
you just couldn't put the ball into the net. Then you can only blame yourself.
No,
Well,
and
it-
for the
oh my-
to be fair, we had 28 shots.
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah,
is, it
but
doesn't
zero
matter
big
because
shots on target.
because at first I was
28
going
shots,
in.
6 on-
Yeah, at first I was saying like hold on, like I was saying, oh, we created chances, but can you guys see? I've got the.
No,
stats
you're gonna
open.
look at the big chances created, but this is my retort to that. This is my retort to the big chances created argument that we didn't, bro. First of all, Mayulu, brilliant pressing in midfield, wins the ball cleanly. Or granted, if it was interpreted
it's
as a foul,
Tosin,
fine.
it's a foul.
No, for me, it's not a foul. For me, it's not.
How
a
is it
foul.
not foul?
It's a
Joseph, he
foul.
doesn't get. He doesn't
It's a
even get
foul,
the
it's a
ball.
foul.
He gets the ball. He gets the ball. He actually.
Yeah,
gets
No,
the
he
ball.
after
doesn't.
he's already
After
fouled the
he goes
player.
through
No,
him.
he
That's
gets
it's
the
a
ball.
foul. It's a foul.
No, he gets the
Come on.
ball. But then that
No.
whole
You
action.
always do the referee
that whole-
thing, and I knew you would do that. That's
No,
a
Anthony
fair-
Taylor's a bitch.
No, I no.
He's
Okay,
actually a
listen,
bitch.
listen.
He's
I
a
agree.
straight
like-
bitch.
I agree that it was not. It was
He's
a
a
foul.
straight
But
bitch,
Anthony
bro.
Taylor was whacked today. Anthony Taylor has flipping ball, and this guy's whacked. I will be praying for his downfall anytime. Whether he's even if he's as a touchline, even if he's in the VAR, I'll still be praying for his downfall. This guy is
But
whacked.
yeah, the Fabian chance for Warren, beautiful header. For me, that's a big chance. Like even the Dembele
doesn't
header
count.
from the Doué,
Mm.
like that, like
Yeah, just
that's a
beautiful.
big chance.
Them
Like we
moves.
had, and then add that to like the 28 shots on top of everything. Like, bro, we were dominant. It was just one of them
Yeah.
days.
I remember,
It was just one of them
Tosin,
days.
when he was gonna sweat it to the Dembuz. Honestly, huge prop for the keeper. I don't know why more keepers don't do that. Comes out with his legs, closes it. Like we had so many openings, and it was just so frustrating. And I think what we lacked, Tosin, is confidence in scoring goals. Like our players in their head, they're like, we're never gonna score. I remember we had great momentum when we scored the goal that was disallowed. We continued that by just I know our
Was
team
it
is
the
not confident
which
in
one?
scoring
The
goals.
Warren one or the Dembele?
Yeah. And by the way, the pause that Tosin from Fabian there, when he waited just
Bro,
1
Fabian,
second,
yeah.
that
Bro,
was
Fabian, for
I
me,
was
he was the best
screaming,
player
man.
today. For me, like he just controls the whole left side. Like
And then Booz, honestly, Tosin, we gotta expect better from him, man. Like
No,
so many
for sure,
bad
man.
passes here and there, and then just if he just stayed on
no,
side.
but
there,
this is
that
what I
was a
noticed
goal.
with Dembele though. It's like that like remember that ball that was high up in the air that he couldn't control that he let out
Right,
for
right,
a
right.
throw in.
Yeah.
That's when you knew, like, yeah, his touch is not there today.
Can you guys still
I
hear
think
me?
he
Okay.
understood that. I think he understood that. That's why, like, he just played in the box. Like Dembele's played like a 9, bro. He was
Yeah,
actually in
and
the box all second
I
half.
said it during the halftime.
And he
I
wasn't,
said,
and I'm
Louis-
telling you, he wasn't fed enough, bro. Like only Fabian
I know,
fed
I
him
know.
that one time.
But
Like,
just-
dude, he was playing on the shoulder. Like, feed him, dog. Like, I swear he actually do not be getting fed, bro.
no,
In the
I know.
height,
Tosin,
like in those areas, he does not get fed.
What I said, Tosin, is in games like this, especially when the opposition is just parking the bus and defending, play Demboo's right wing, do a false 9. Doué is also a good finisher, and he's good in the central areas. And then we have
Doué was
Demboo's, our playmaker on the right. Why does it look
It's so funny how Doué, even Doué got cooked today, but Doué was not even bad. Doué had no support.
No,
around him.
Doué had a generational
He
performance.
created like 7
No.
chances,
Doué had a generational
5 out of 5
today.
dribbles. No, I was
Yeah,
happy.
like
with
people were
Doué.
saying Doué was done.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Honestly, I'm happy with most players. We can talk about the individual mistake for the goals we conceded, but up until we conceded them, I was happy with basically every single individual in the performance. Like it just, it's just frustrating what happened today. Even Lucho today said he came out in the press and he just said "fuck football." He just said "fuck football." Because I understand the frustration. We score, it gets disallowed. We score again, disallowed. This, that. And it's been entire 2026. I mean, this game we created 0 big chances. Last game we had 1 big chance, but that was the Barcola goal towards the end. In some other games we create like 1 big chance, 2 big chances, like just offensively. And that's why, Tosin, if we don't push for Julian Alvarez, this club doesn't want to go back to back. They want to wait until next season, and then maybe we can win a UCL again. But we have to get Alvarez because he's the best one available. And Bayer Hakimi coming back is massive, especially Hakimi. But who knows how Hakimi will return after
Warren today, man. Warren was a warrior today, man. Fuck.
Yes, sir.
I think there's like that's the thing is like you know how normally you can go and say like the Paris FC game, like we were bad, or even then we created chances, but like there were still things like defensive and whatnot. Today I'm like, okay, Bar, the 2 people I scapegoated, and they need to go. We play good. Like after the first half, it was like Bar, like what does Luis Enrique go and say to his players? But do better. You were getting chances. We were shooting on the ball.
The press was insane.
The press was immaculate today.
Yeah, no,
we're playing more like flick. Our high line was like this.
Even Mayulu gave good minutes today. Legit.
Like Barcola was good today.
Barcola is better than Dembuz.
That generation performance.
Attackers are do a Barcola Dembuz. Like Barcola,
Kavar came on cook.
Like he was spamming his runs.
Like I was literally saying after the first half, I thought that first half was arguably some of the best football we've played this entire season, if not the best. Like we just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And now
this thing, I'm much more disappointed than mad this game. Like little game, that was fucking disgusting. I was so mad because there was no energy, nothing. Here, I just don't know how we didn't win this game, man. Or we couldn't get a goal in that first half, couldn't get a goal in the beginning of the second half. And us losing the game was very predictable. I remember someone commented in the 70th minute, it's going to end 0-0. I was like, impossible. It's either we actually score a goal or Sporting are going to win the game. And Sporting went on. We barely have any 0-0s. And Sporting, fair play to them. They defended, and when the chances came, they scored.
Their striker was.
And we can only blame ourselves. Luis Suarez
was a live wire, man. Bro, he was fighting for every. Bro, he actually pissed me off so much today.
Yeah. I remember when he dragged Kvara, and then he was like, "Sorry." Kvara was like, "What the fuck? Get that fake shit out of here, man. If you want to play tough, just act tough, man." But one dude, I want to give a huge shout out to Marquinhos. Because of the high line we're playing, he had like 30 yards behind him. He was impeccable today. There was even once when with Luis Suarez on the right side, he slid, and he still managed to recover the ball.
The ball that was airborne.
He was pressing so well. He won so many. He was aggressive. No, I really enjoyed Marquinhos today. And it's so unfortunate we lost because, like, when we go to the player ratings, I'm going to be mostly positives when it comes to player ratings and so on, apart from, like, the individual mistakes and that led to the goal and probably Dembuz as well.
Is it fair to say, are we in crisis?
Nah, I wouldn't say so. I would say the performances are crisis worthy, but we don't really have a crisis in that sense. I just think it's.
You know that one Manchester United fan who was going and saying, "Oh, I'm not cutting my hair until we win 5 games."
Yeah.
The last time we won 5 games was. Never. I don't even think we've done this season.
Yeah. No, we haven't.
No, we haven't. No, 1, 2, 3. No, we have. We did it beginning of the season. So from the Nantes game all the way to Atalanta, that was 5 games in a row. But apart from that, nothing.
We're struggling to get the ball rolling. We just can't get the. You know when they talk about City Junior, the streaks they go on in the Premier League, when they lock in, that's what we need at the moment. And that's what I was expecting since the beginning of 2026. I remember Tosin, me and you, after the Flamengo game, I was like, Tosin, now I'm using valid excuses, injuries, all of that. You will see 2026. But the excuses are gone now. Like, we're just not performing.
No, we just need to keep sticking to this 11 so that they have that chemistry.
Alzer, Tosin, strong lineup, please, for attackers. Please, 4 attacks. I really enjoyed when Khvicha came on. We had 4 attacks for a little while there.
I don't know why he didn't end with it. I don't know why he took Barcola off and brought in Ramos. That was not the right sub. That
Yeah, he was
just
like,
not
nah,
the right sub.
Gonzalo gets a goal.
I know, but it's like
I would have subbed out them booze.
hell no. Hell
Barcola was so
hell
good,
no.
Joseph.
Barcola was so good today. Barcola was
his
jet.
munching behind this game.
Honestly, I don't even think
Even
I don't think we
1v1.
should have brought on. I mean, I guess no, we probably should have brought like. Honestly, keep the 5 attackers. Or if
No,
you're good.
the Zabarni Fabian substitution didn't make any sense, man.
No, Fabian got injured.
Oh, okay.
Zabarni. Oh my god. Didn't we try to get no. Did we not try to get Zabarni last?
No, I don't like that. I think that's disgusting from PSG comps. I know he's been sneaky, but don't do that just so that everyone knows he's bad. But why do that and just
Yeah, it's
put it
usually
on
the troll accounts that do that.
Yeah, you don't do that as PSG comps. That's not your place to do, man.
And he has like a troll music in the background.
That was actually a good save. Bad.
This was his first game, man. Oh my days. Yeah, here's the parry. Look at that.
Yeah, man, I'm actually gonna agree with people in the chat. Like, I liked Barcola today, like in some spurts, because he got in behind in situations. He has some good connections with Fabian and stuff.
Oh my god!
I don't see like you guys are saying he was like he wasn't that great today. Like Barcola, he was better against Bilbao than today. To be honest.
I enjoyed him. I enjoyed his energy. Oh man. You know what? I don't want to watch this. We know how bad Chevalier is. I don't.
Yeah, Chevalier.
Who's been the worst signing though between the two? I think it's Zabarni. Because at least
Zabarni just hasn't played as. I mean, Chevalier has played like 20, 25
True.
games.
But listen. But at the very least, you can say like Chevalier has won us games, right? He's won us 2 penalties. He's won us 2 trophies.
Yeah.
So what has Zabarni done? Bar that game against Barca. Look. Leverkusen, red 2. No, is it 2 penalties? 2 penalties. 2 gets a red card. Then, the penalty against Paris FC. I could swear there was another penalty and whatnot. This guy is a liability. This guy plays against us. He needs to leave. Him and his wife. I don't care. If I need to go, I will myself. I'm here in London. I will tomorrow.
Oh, you don't think he can improve his performance?
No, done. Leave. It's like with Skriniar. You saw a couple games and then he said, nah, done. Au revoir. You can leave. If I need to, I'm in London currently. I will buy a Eurostar ticket, go to London St. Pancras, go to Paris,
if you want to go
car and come to the airport. He needs to go.
Send him to go fight for his nation instead.
He needs to go. Oh my god.
Okay. I just because when we were fixing and stuff and everything, I completely forgot to go through just some quick sub chats right here. Just want to take them quickly right here. Rivi, massively appreciated for the super chat, man. Massively appreciated for the cash and also for the Alvarez signing. Look, I know some people, including yourself, Tosin, have some question marks about Alvarez, the price. But okay, if it's not Alvarez, I need the board to do something big because it's clear we need improvement in the attacking sector. Even if they want to go and get a center back or something for better competition or anything, do that. The club has to show in the upcoming 9 to 10 days that, you know what, we don't want this season. You know, we still have a chance to sign someone. We don't want to be in February or March and then say, oh, we should have signed him. So hopefully, man. But once again, massively appreciate the super chat, Revi. Jimmy Kaske, once again, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Lost $1,000 on this game. Bring back Mbappe now.
Whoa, easy.
Thanks so much for the super chat and stop betting, man. I mean, it's your own fault, man. And lastly but not least, we had another one right here from.
A lot of people lost money. People saying that PSG throwing games this season.
Yes, sir.
Word on the street, PSG throwing games this season.
We're working with the betting companies. Batcher is fine. Thanks so much for the super chat, man. Massively appreciate it once again. 1.25 XG from 20 shots is met. Equalizer came from a low percent attempt, albeit you guys put good cutbacks and dominated territory. PSG was meh, though, in my opinion. I agree in terms of creating clear-cut chances where we're meh. I'm talking more of the overall game. Like our pressing, astute, perfect. Defensively, apart from the 2 goals that came towards the end of the game, because we played with such a high line because we wanted that press. Reminds me once again of Flick's Barca. And I've said this towards the entire season. We are more direct. We are more aggressive. We take more risks than last season. We focus less on control. But obviously, when it comes to glaring opportunities, we made good runs and all of that. Obviously, the disallowed goals are not counted for the XG as well. Like the do it chance, if Dembele is just a little bit onside, that's like a 0.8 XG. The Warden one is at 0.5. So maybe the XG doesn't give the best picture in terms of how much we created.
You know what?
Just a little bit unfortunate. But thanks so much for the super chat, man. Massively appreciate it. Sorry, Junior. I just want to ask one question. Tosin, do you agree with me now that we're playing more direct and all of that? The question is, should we go back to what we were playing last season? Or should we? The thing is, Lucho, we know him. Lucho, when he wants to do something, he will do it. So I think Lucho, we're playing in a different way than last season. Not obviously massive difference, but it's definitely we're taking more risks, looking less at control. This is a team that should be winning games, just like Flick's Barca, like 5-0, 6-0. Exactly, just the ball. But you know what? Just keep faith in this team. And we're just waiting for that one game that will be like, we're back, baby. And then starting that streak. We have Auxerre coming up, relegation battling team, but they will probably fucking park the bus and ruin the game. So we'll have to wait and see. But once again, thank you all for the super chat. Massively appreciate it. And Junior, if you wanted to, what you want to say before?
It's just now that I'm thinking back, you're talking about the Dembele one, those chances. 2 of those goals came because Dembele was offside. Obviously, the Doué one that head is in, that's offside, as well as the first, the one that that Nuno scored. It was called off because he was initially offside. You know, the one that it also hit off his hand, that was offside. So, but both of those were the fault of Dembele.
It was like a lazy performance from him today. He scored those 2 goals last game. He thought, I'm fucking prime Messi. Calma, man. Stay fucking humble, Dembouz, man. Stop this fucking gimmick, man.
Wait. What 2 actions are y'all talking about? Because
I'm going to come in to be
the mediator.
The first one, his header, Tosin.
His header, the goal that this get like the Doué cross.
Was that the one he tried to use his hand? Was that the one where he tried to use?
No, that's the second one. But that one was ruled off for offside.
Which one was that? Which one? Show me that chance.
The Dembouz goal header. Do it cross.
Oh, but how is that on Dembouz? He's playing on the shoulder.
No, because he's
offside, man. How are you offside?
Yeah, you're like I can bring like if you go can you watch
look at the whole play. Look at
no, he tried to play. No, he tried to. No. That it's on him.
Wait, are you propping Dembouz for staying offside when Doué is in a great cross?
That's what he does, though. He stays in that lazy offside position. But
he needs to come back.
Exactly.
He needs to come back.
I don't even think he would have reached it if he got back, to be honest.
No, but hold on. That lazy offside. Hold on. That lazy offside works when somebody else. There's a third man running.
Blame Dembouz for.
He needs to be. You have to be better there. You have to be better there.
That's not laziness at all. That's just him trying to get his timing right.
No. Because I would hear that if it's like, for example, like the goals that he would like the captains he would score last year, like Barcola being like running in behind, not fine. This one, it's the ball's already in the box.
We even tried to do that. Dembele was so many times in like a lazy offside position.
No, for me, Dembele for that the first one, the handball one, that's like less. It's marginally off, and I mean there's probably a foul there as well. But as in the point is to go and say that 2 goals that we scored that were chalked off were because of Dembele. As in, if Dembele times his run, he scores that header. And then the first one, that handball thing, either A, if he stays onside, it's a goal. Doesn't foul the keeper, doesn't use his hand, it's a goal.
No. That ball.
No, listen. We can't. Whoa.
That ball was not going to go anywhere. That first chance, I don't know. That first chance is a nothing burger. The second one, that's just timing.
What you're telling the Nuno, like the handball one.
0.34 xG. Like there's nothing. It's 0.34. Like there's no big chance. Like y'all acted, bro. He wasn't even fed. Like y'all wasn't even feeding him in the second half. He scores that. Okay, the offside. Then the second time he gets it from Fabian, drops the defender, gets the shot on goal. Then he stops getting fed. And then it's no coincidence that we score when Dembele gets the ball. He drags 2 markers in midfield, and Kvara.
I mean, it's amazing goal from Kvara. Like, I'm not gonna.
It's a amazing. No, it's amazing goal, but the spacing is perfect. It's 1v1 the whole way. The spacing is perfect. That's what you need. Like, you need players that make quick decisions on time. Dembele gets it to the wingers quick on time. Again, and I love Doué. Doué had a play. No.
We have to be critical.
Dembele was mids today. Dembele was mids. That's not the point. That's not even the point.
What's the point?
Doué had a play in the 40th minute. Doué had a play. He had a defender on his back. This man is trying to do a TikTok edit. Dembele's right next to you. Like, Dembele was there so many fucking times this game.
No,
like,
but I'm sorry.
Which one is that?
Like, bro, give it to your best player.
In the second half.
This shit is crazy to me.
He tried to do like the double flick, and he was asking for a foul.
I was actually so frustrated how many times he didn't get the ball between the lines. There was even another chance. Vitinha, top of the box. Bro, Dembele, it's the 2v2. It's a 2v2 in the wide area. Get it to Dembele. He's probably going to play it out wide. We'll probably create an opening. Vitinha just dribbles and then takes a shot off balance, left foot. Vitinha took 5 shots today. Vitinha took 5 shots today. You're a regista. Fabian had this sweet-ass fucking, like, flick to Vitinha at the top of the box. That shit was sexy as fuck. Vitinha just shoots it. Why the fuck are you shooting it? Find the pass. You're a midfielder. 5 shots. This nigga took 5 shots. What the fuck?
No, I do agree. I'm starting to have a problem with that. Like, I like when Vitinha, look, when there's a perfect opportunity to shoot, I want Vitinha to shoot. But it's like desperation and overconfidence. Dembele could have probably been found more. I honestly didn't think about it that much during the game. I mostly thought Tosin, because he was occupying majority of the time central positions, and Sporting were sitting back in a very tight block. That's why, especially in the first half, he didn't get that much of the ball. In the second half, he started going more to the right side and got more of the ball more towards the wing and so on. But
no, like, Dembele was actually more. He was actually more impactful with 25 touches in the second half than 47 in the first. Like, just give him the ball. Like,
yep. I agree too. So what made our strength last season? What we would always give the ball. Yeah, what do you mean, Orlin? Like, now everyone thinks they're the best? Is that what you're meaning, Orlin, with that comment? Or do you think that's the reason? I remember from the beginning of the game once I raged. Marquinhos has the ball, then Boots is right next to him. It was like 40 seconds in. Just a simple pass. And Marquinhos doesn't make it. He passes to Vitinha instead. And I'm like, Marquinhos, this is the beginning of the game. That's Ousmane Dembele. Let him warm up with the ball. He gives it to Vitinha, and then Vitinha gives it to Dembele.
I'm just reading the statistic here. It was in French. So PSG have conceded at least 2 goals in its last 4 Champions League games when Lucas Chevalier's been on the pitch. That's 9 goals conceded in total.
Well, Spurs, Bayern, this one, and Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting. And he's been like a culprit for multiple of those goals. It's not just like the defense has been open, the opposition has been great. No, he's been a massive culprit for the goals we've conceded. Oh, Arlian here. I think we're not playing as much team. Everyone wants to score. I mean, you know what? Yeah, and think about it. These 2 players are always together. And it's Fabian Ruiz and it's Ousmane Dembele. Since the beginning, they've always been the 2 players I've always felt that sacrificed the most for the team. I mean, Fabian, what he was doing off the ball today was massive. Like, Fabian is the least selfish player in our team. Dembele can have moments of selfishness, but he's also very...
Granted, like, Fabian had one selfish game. That was the Bilbao game where he took like 4 shots that game.
Yeah.
But like, Fabian still, like, Fabian just connects way better with the attackers than all of our midfielders, bro. Like, it's just a fact. Like, I like Neves whole as well. Campaign. I like Neves. Yeah, and Neves does a lot of it. I agree. Neves does a lot of great work.
Yeah, you know what?
Everyone holding on to the rock, nigga, pass the ball.
You know, it feels like the players are not understanding their role in the system. Like, everybody wants to do everything now. Like Vitinha. I love you, man. You're amazing, but keep it what you're doing. Let Dembouz do the playmaking. Let Dembouz do this. That's why I liked Barcola today, Tosin, because Barcola understood his role perfectly. He was making constant runs. He was always trying to beat his opponent. He was looking for shots. He was looking for his teammates. And that's the thing. For me, it's not a quality problem. This team is clearly, I wouldn't even say underperforming. We're just underscoring. It's not a problem of quality. I'm not sitting here and blaming Luis Enrique for his tactics. He's giving massive freedom to the players to do whatever the fuck they want. That's my biggest problem. Like, what do we do to solve this problem? Apart from just keeping on playing and hoping the performances improve with time.
The fact that
sorry.
I'm just saying, the fact that we have no big chances created is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, because I remember we started off the season, Atalanta Junior. I think we had 10 big chances created in that game, which I still think is the most in the Champions League game so far this season.
Let me see.
No game has had more big chances created in a single game. 10 big chances. And we missed like a lot of them. Like Barcola missing the pen and all of that, but we still scored 4.
Yeah, 8 big chances. Oh my.
We're absolutely ruthless.
Far cry from that, man.
And that was a game, without Dembouz, without Doué. Neves was there. We had the best midfield. Hakimi was obviously there.
Yeah, everyone was there bar Dembele.
And this is something maybe sometimes people have said, which is maybe that people have found out how to play against PSG. Because sometimes we're still having our good games as usual, but we're not creating clear-cut chances. Like last season, how many tap-ins did we create for Dembouz? I can't remember the last time Dembele scored a tap-in for us.
You have to go back to Leverkusen?
Coupe de France game? Did he score a tap-in in the Coupe de France game?
No, he scored a pen.
Yeah, so Leverkusen, yeah. Obviously, he hasn't played that much and been injured, but like all of his goals so far now, bangers or Paris FC, like long shot deflected and in. Like we're not creating easy opportunities. And honestly, that critique should be potentially on the manager because he needs to find a way to break down these teams. No, you're right. I shouldn't have said that word. No, we need to be able to break down these teams one way or another. Even the Leverkusen game, I remember we were struggling to create in the first 20 minutes or 15. And then we got a goal from a set piece that opened up the game. And then obviously majority of the goals came in the later second half. And last season, I remember we scored so many goals early on because that's how you open up a game. I mean, we went to fucking Anfield 10 minutes in, we scored. Knockout games. We went to fucking Emirates 5 minutes in, we scored a goal. If we go to the Emirates, how we're playing now, I mean, we're not going to score for like 500 minutes.
Bro, and you know what's actually worse? When we drew to Bilbao, they didn't have a bunch of starters. They didn't have like Iñaki and some players. Today, when we lost, Sporting missed like 5-6 starters.
Quaresma, Diamonde, Cuenda, Podence, some winger they have, Yulmund as well, their Norwegian captain that was linked to Manchester United. Saw him celebrating the goal in the stands.
I think we're in big trouble, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like for me, just win League on this season. We'll come back with something new because I don't think they're serious about the window. They've made us worse after the window. I think we can agree that we've objectively downgraded at the goalkeeping position. Even Donnarumma, by the way, he's fucking depressed. He's depressed in Manchester. He like, bro, get me back to Italy. Going from Paris to Manchester, it's not even worth the bread. It's not even worth. Like, let me get back to Italy.
I just saw my
we just made our team worse for no reason, and then And then the center back thing too. Like Zabarni is just bad profiling.
Speaking of, I just went back and saw my reaction to the second goal. I was already on Zabarni's case. Right from I put it in the chat. Right on his case.
What'd you put?
I put it in the
Right, we'll react to Junior's goal reaction here. Just quickly here to finish it off. Victor Klingberg, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Massively appreciated. Kiki Brace too. Fuck this day, man. I low-key miss him.
Oh no.
Easy. Wait. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, what
We won a Champions League without him. Like, we don't need him.
Please. Yeah, no, Mbappe Brace today, but honestly, I couldn't care less, man. Guess his former team probably celebrates it as well, preparing for us. But no, I love this narrative because me and Tosin Jr. were discussing what teams we want to face in the knockout stages. And I said, look, this Arbeloa thing is perfect. He will give that fake hype to Madrid so they believe they will win the UCL and everything and the hype and everything. And then Pop will smack them. And we got our form back as well at the same time. But yeah, Victor Klimber, thanks so much for the super chat, man. As usual, massively appreciated. All right, we got Junior's. You want me to skip strictly to the?
I mean, if I don't even remember. I didn't remember what reaction was to the first goal.
Let's see.
Nah, second goal. Yeah, I lost it.
Is this the first one? Oh, here. I don't understand. Am I going way too back?
For the first goal. As I know, the second goal was at 2 hours, 1 minute, and 23 seconds.
2 hours, 1 minute, and
23 seconds for the second goal. Their second goal.
Yeah, that was hard done. Oh my days! What the? I forgot. I wasn't showing. I was watching him on my own.
Bro, somebody help Zabarni, please. Somebody help Zabarni. Somebody help Zabarni.
Run again and Trincao shot saved. The follow-up header is in. Oh my goodness me! Luis Suarez.
Somebody help Zabarni! Get Zabarni out of my club! 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 Il est tellement gaze! How do we spend 60 mil on him? Get Zabarni out of my club! Get Zabarni out of my club!
Unbelievable scene.
Get Zabarni out of my club. Zabarni, you better never ever play another game for PSG in your life. Get Zabarni out of my club. You are a fraud. T'es gaze, t'es nul. Zabarni, pack your flipping bags and find another place to stay. Cancel his contract. Cancel his contract. He needs to go. 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 Zabarni, tu es gaze. Tu es gaze.
What's two again?
Guys, is like you're whack.
my goodness,
You're whack.
Zabarni,
I said somebody help Zabarni. Zabarni, you are whack.
It's a terrible error. Yeah, he's got to send that one wide of the post.
Gosh,
If he's not
my
able to
gosh,
catch it.
my gosh, my gosh. I said we had minutes to score.
Suarez is clearly onside. It's a good hit.
In the early.
Yeah. Seeing previous PSG games how they've gone, we all thought Kvara banger. We're gonna get a goal. Finish off with the 3 points. And one thing we were talking about before is, I saw a comment here. He said, I felt Nuno was trying to do much as well today. And I agree. I mean, at least for this game for Nuno, I understand a little bit. He was playing his former team. But I think maybe that's one problem we have as well. Our players are trying to overdo everything. They're overcomplicating everything. Some players are still playing it simple. But some players just want to, Like, especially Vitinha Jr., you got to think about it. With the attackers being gone, we've been very happy that Vitinha, what has he done? He has compensated for their absence, taking their role. He's our top GA player. Vitinha, they're back now. Go back to your 6 role, dictate the game, make the ball move quicker and everything. I don't want to see you push. We don't need that. Fabian is the linker up in attack. You should be more there. And obviously, Dembouz, hasn't played for a while, so maybe the team isn't as oriented around him. He isn't as oriented around them. Because even last game, I didn't think he was like that good, Junior, apart from obviously 2 absolutely insane goals. I still give him obviously a high rating for the little game. But his overall performance, I still didn't see, maybe Dembouz from last season.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. I said, yeah, you could say he was doing too much, but I mean, that's do it. He do it too much always. That, I guess, who he is. Something he definitely has to work upon. But I was happy with Due today.
Yeah, Due had a good performance.
Should have had the assist if Dembele's become like Mbappe. Like, he's just offside.
No, today, actually, because I know I saw some people, like, especially on the French side TikTok going and saying, because before their game, apparently Luis Enrique told Due to like stop trying to do too much, because in his last 2 games he was like he's really trying to do that Neymar thing where he takes the ball, tries to play hero ball. But I thought today he played like he only dribbled when he was like in the final third in 1v1 situations when he needs to go and do it. So I'm like, fine. The only one chance that I really got pissed off at with him today was the one that Tosin talked about, the one where he's in the corner flag. He literally just has to give it to Nabelli, tries to go and be cute about it, like do a double flick and whatnot, loses the ball, and then tries to go and like claim a foul. But apart from that, I thought he was good. He was coming back. He was defending. He made some last stage tackles. He was excellent going forwards. He created chances. He had the most dribbles, won the most. Like, he had a good game.
He had an active game. He had a good game, but the thing with Due is he's just a head down player. That's the thing. He's just a head down player. He'll just get a ball into the box. He'll do this, he'll do that. And that's just something we're just going to have to live with.
But he had the most chances created today. With 7.
7 chances created? 7 key passes today?
Oh, 7 chances created. I mean,
that's 7 key passes. Wow. He had 7 key passes. That's insane.
And again, that doesn't count that goal that for Dembele, because obviously he was offside.
Nah, because he was. How many crosses did he have?
Crosses. Let's see. Did they do here on score? Only 1 out of 8 successful crosses, so it was actually pretty low.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was just putting balls into. He's just my man was just putting balls into the box, bro. That's what Due was.
What do you guys
doing.
think about this comment? I think I know why Vitinha's taking a lot more for himself. He's trying to push for his Ballon d'Or. And Tosin, I said this before you came back or something, Tosin. I said, when Dembouz and Due were missing, Tosin, Vitinha, he was compensating for them massively. He was doing his job and that offensive stuff, Tosin. But now Dembouz and Due are back, Tosin. Like, he doesn't have to.
No, it's not even
be a number 10 to be that dude. I think everyone is just overcomplicating everything.
It's not even like the shots. It's just bro. You need to play the game within the game, Vitinha. You're a midfielder first and foremost. That pass you played for Due in the Champions League final for the opening Hakimi goal, you played a pass in a density of around 5 opposition players into Due. Those are the genius passes, the real heads, the real football heads look at. Yeah, that's it. That's what we. It's not the shots. It's not the fucking shots, bro. Now. Like, it's the passes, Vitinha. Like, bro, I just the first person I thought of when Fabian played that sexy ass flick to Vitinha down the right hand side, I just thought of Verratti. Verratti would have just looked for a pass, just something to sustain the attack. Vitinha out here shooting, he just be shooting. Like, that's all. He just loves to shoot he just be shooting all the time. You're supposed to be finding the passes. Like,
does it feel like nearly every player, Tosin, wants to score? Whilst last season, everyone was playmaking for each other. Now everyone's like a little bit more selfish. Everyone wants to score. We felt the same in the Bilbao game multiple times. Different players. Fabian wants to score. Barcola wants to score. Like, they're not doing the easy thing. Instead, because they're so confident, they're always trying to do the hardest thing possible. We can even take a look. I mean, at Dembu's recent majestic goal. Dembu's could have probably had an easy goal or something, but not. He was like, "Let me go for the outrageous." Obviously, it worked out, and it was an amazing goal. But that's how it feels nearly like everyone's trying to overdo everything. Like even Nuno Mendes, I absolutely love him. He was very good this game. Great runs, great recoveries.
Second half, he was
still just trying. There was once I remember he had the ball on the left side. He tries to carry it, and I know Nuno, you're the quickest, you're the strongest, but just make the simple pass. The players were right ahead of him right there in that moment.
Yeah.
And he
was it when he lost? That was in the first half.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
That ball,
No, second half.
Or second? Okay.
I'm gonna rewatch.
Yeah, it was in the second. It was in the second.
You remember that one?
It was in the second half.
And I was like, Nuno,
exactly
I understand you're very good, but in that situation, you give the ball.
Yeah.
And that's how
we
it's
lost
been a
like
lot
three.
this season.
We lost like 3 balls like in our area just off of that. Players trying to do too much in and around that area. Yeah, like
If you look
Vechia,
at-
bro. Like Vechia just
take
takes
a look at the goals
too
we've
many
scored.
touches, man.
Majority of the goals Tottenham we've scored recent time have been like great goals. Like Madrid. Like when they're
And that's
stinking
not-
up a game.
that's
Not
not
good.
good.
That's not who we are, Tosin. That's not who we were
That's not
last
good.
season. Like we're trying to be
To be
something.
fair,
we're
it's
not.
all catching up to us. It's all catching up. We overperformed our XG so much in the first 5 games that it's now catching up to us. You know, maybe we need to get up. Maybe we actually do need to drop out of the top 8. Just to inject some fucking, yeah, man. Just to inject some fucking life into this team, man. Maybe play 2 extra games.
Tosin, I thought nearly losing to Marseille was enough. I thought fucking losing the Coupe de France was enough. But no, they still need to get even more reality checks.
But man, that Suarez guy though. Think of didn't Sporting just have Gyökeres last season? This dude comes in, he's having a prolific season for Sporting, scores a brace against PSG. Man, like
Yeah, it's just like when I remember Benfica replaced Gonçalo Ramos with a better player, Pavlidis. Like Liga NOS is such a fake league when it comes to strikers. Like Jonas, you remember Slimani went to Leicester City and absolutely sucked it up.
Well, I mean, the one good thing I'm going to go and say is that, at least for content, we know we're going to be swimming. Everybody's going to want to watch. Oh my gosh. Oh. Zabarni's the, you know what it is? You know, this somebody said in my chat, Zabarni is our Araujo. He is the Ukrainian Araujo. He is a defensive liability. He's a Ukrainian Araujo.
I got from him. Again, obviously Bournemouth and PSG is different, but I don't know. I just think he's going through bad form, just similar to Chevalier. Like Chevalier, I know him. He's a very good player. But again, going from Lille to PSG is different. Going from fucking Bournemouth that finished, I don't know, 7th in the league to the European champions is different. And they can't seem to.
No, but I've got more sympathy.
Because before, when Barcola joined, he didn't join the European champions. He joined the team that just got knocked out in the round of 16 and that barely won Ligue 1.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I still feel more sympathetic for Chevalier just because of, again, the context in which he was coming, like
The
for Donnarumma and all that. So I still kind of, and also the fact, like, he's still won us games. There's still been things where he's done, and you can see the ball at his feet. Whereas with like Zabarni, we brought him in to be the Marquinhos replacement, and like Marquinhos, this podcast we're known to not be the kindest towards Marquinhos. Marquinhos has not been good either. But he's more reliable than Zabarni. And Zabarni, the difference between him is that Zabarni, first and foremost, made expressed he wanted to come to PSG. Okay. We pursued him for a long time. If I'm not mistaken, didn't we try think about getting him? Like we started talks like even back in like the winter of last year, if I'm not mistaken. Or am I tripping?
What do you mean?
Like for when did the talks for Zabarni like anything start? Because I remember it was really early. I know for sure, like, because I remember.
It took us like 2 months No signing, nothing, and
Okay,
we were
because
just
it was because I remember when they like the FIFA they did that Fugazi, window for the Club World Cup and whatnot. Like we tried then because I remember like he was in New York just in case, like and whatnot. So we tried then. We did all of that, paid like 60 mil for him in the end, which is like sort of close to what they Bournemouth were even asking for to begin with, and only for him to do this. Like, nah. He's oh. Who's the other? What was this key? Was it Krakowiak? The other East that completely bombed. That we signed
Krzysztof from Sevilla.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was. Yeah, I remember Unai Emery took him with him from Sevilla, and he was clearly not PSG level. He was a Sevilla player. That was his level. The thing with Zabarni though, he's what 23, and when it comes even to centre backs,
He's
I think
23.
maybe
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
Man, he looks 28, 29.
he's
I mean,
23.
he's still very young.
He's definitely an NPC, man.
Who?
I mean,
who
this
would you-
just tells us how great Pacho is as well. Came in from Frankfurt, no UCL experience, and just bombed the UCL like he's been playing season in, season out. I need Alvarez, man. I fucking need Alvarez. I need Alvarez, the player, and I need PSG to show, just like they showed last season, we want to win. Alvarez is a message to us fans. It's a message to the PSG players. It's a message to the world that no, we really want to try to go back to back this season. If I don't see Alvarez, then
I don't even think one signing changes everything, man. I just think the whole system might need to be reworked.
I mean, a striker is massively needed, Tosin, because the goal scoring, like if Dembele doesn't score, like today, Dembele didn't score, didn't have the best like goal scoring game. Who else? But again, Tosin, you're talking about chance creation for them Bulls. Imagine we sign Alvarez, and everyone just takes shots and thinks they're gonna score the goal. Everyone wants to be the hero.
Yeah. That's why I like these. That's why I'm on this drill. I'm looking for players that we need more Joao Neveses, man. More Fabians. More Dros. Shout out.
Can't even troll for
More
that.
Kang.
now.
Yo, Kang and Lee, man. I honestly, bro, he might even come in and do some shit, bro.
Bro, Kang would have been good today. No, I'm
We just
dang. I
need
can't believe
first players, man.
I can't believe we're like. The thing is, can't we use that as an excuse? Because we can't say, "Oh, we didn't have an Mbappe." We can't go. We're not Barca. We can't be going and saying we were missing a 17-year-old. We were missing Njonti. We were missing. Okay, maybe
Yeah,
you can say
no.
Kang.
We have no
only
excuse. We have no excuse, to be honest.
I think
Even you
Neves
can't even
and
say we
Hakimi
missed
both are
Hakimi.
crucial, but Neves,
you can't even
I really
say that.
like him in like head-to-head, toe-to-toe games. But this was not a toe-to-toe game.
Yeah,
Hakimi, he's very crucial. I remember one ball, I think Vitinha switched to Warren. Very great ball. Just Warren, obviously not as quick as Hakimi. It doesn't manage to get to it. It would have put it into the box and so on. I'm currently rewatching the game, and I will bring up all the necessary clips to discuss from the game. Giova here says we have no variety in tactics. It's always press high. Of course, one score like that force opponents into low blocks. Just play balance. Even Frank can do something. Maybe go back to playing a little bit more balanced, at least, especially in these kinds of games. But one thing I remember Tosin said, our best chance creator has been our press. Dembou's goal versus Marseille came from our press. Dembou's first goal Dembou's both goals versus Lille came from our press.
Barco's goal came from the press.
Nicola's game came from press. And Kvara's goal is a banger. So it's either a banger or we get it off the press.
and that's the thing. Like, there's a limitations with how we play in possession and trying to play through the middle. We can't really play through the middle. This is like another issue. Because if the wingers aren't winning their battles, we have to be able to play through the middle, and we really can't. That's why we need players that, midfielders that are quick on the half turn and can just wreak havoc.
Yeah.
I mean, Doué in theory, Doué in the last 20 minutes of the game, he played like in right center midfield. But you can see he lost a couple balls today. He lost the ball for the second goal.
Yep.
So, again, like it's a mix of, do you have? And that's the thing with Doué, man. Like, we just got to live with his up and downs. But going into the season, I said Doué got to take a leap in terms of his game understanding, and he just plays with his head down way too much, man. And in midfield, again, I don't know. Like, we just have to live with the growing pains, because he's still going to do great things as well and be a net positive at the end of the day. So, I mean, it just is what it is. But you need to get different. Like, the team just needs to have like a different like way of trying to play through the middle, man. Because we can't. Like, Fabian's the only midfielder in the starting three that does work really consistently between the lines. Like, Neves could do some stuff, but like Neves' that's not his primary role, basically. Like, that's not his primary role. But yeah, like that's why I'm actually looking at this drill signing. This shit might actually change our lives, man. Because no one's like quick between the lines, man. Like, to just do something on the half turn, run at the defense, and then find the wingers.
We could be level on points with Barca tomorrow.
Yeah, and fuck Barca, man, with this draw signing, man. I saw a report they want to get 4 million extra for some reason. What the fuck are they doing, man? I've never seen a circus club like Barca, man. They're so insecure about us, man. What the fuck is wrong with them, man? It's a fucking release clause. Okay, you don't like it? And I think it's not just because of us, Junior. They also want to, like, a humiliation ritual for draw. Like, oh, you want to leave us? Oh, we're going to make sure.
Yeah,
divorce, Junior. A divorce sometimes when they drag it on just to... Come on, man. Act like a professional club. Like, we would never do this. Didn't even do this with Mbappe. Another super chat here. Thanks so much, Ebante de Sifina, for the super chat. Massively appreciate it, as usual. Thanks so much. Blame Enrique for playing Zabarni as the white centre-back. When you shift to the three at the back, why would you want him coming up against essentially their winger, especially when Sporting were pushing immensely? I mean, I guess the only thing we can say is who else could have put on. He obviously took out Fabian, but Warren is obviously playing. Mayula was taken off. Neves is injured. Njanto's injured. Kangili's injured. Hakimi is on his way back from AFCON. Who did we even have on the bench? We had Beraldo.
We had 7 players in total.
We had Insoki on the bench, I remember as well.
So we had Martin James, Renato Marin, Beraldo, Nsonki, Kvicha, Ramos, and Zabarni. We only had 7 players on the bench, 2 of which were keepers. So our only actual outfield players were Kvicha, Ramos, Zabarni, Noah Nsonki, and Beraldo. That's it.
Yeah, so that's what I'll have to say to you. Banter's fine. Again, you can cook Lucha for that. I understand that. Maybe he could have put someone else there on the right side. But I guess he didn't have anyone to use. Because Chosen said Fabian got injured. Like a small thing. But yeah, thanks once again for the super chat. Massively appreciate it. As I mentioned, I'm currently rewatching the game. I mean, this is a small thing from the beginning of the game. But yeah, Nuno Mendes here. Oh my days, man.
Might need to get an ad blocker.
No, I can't go into the site if I'm using one. Oh my. One second. It come back. You have always correct. What do you mean by that, gang? What have I been correct about since January 1st? I mean, I don't know what I've said. Like I've just said we've been. I thought we would be good. I was wrong. I was massively wrong. I was sitting here and saying, nah, guys, trust it. 2026 PSG, Dambu's back, do it back. I mean, nobody has said that. And honestly, I would never mention the Champions League. I would never mention back to back until we get you know what I was saying? Not 5-game win streak. Another for the second time this season. When we get that, we can actually discuss it. Because this is embarrassing, man. This year, we have 2 victories. Actually, it's not 4 wins. And I want to say 2026. Because Marseille in 90 minutes, that's a draw. Then we obviously lost 2 games and drew 1. So it's actually in 2026, 2 victories. One against Paris FC 2-1 with a Dambu's deflected goal. And we beat Lille with Dambu's amazing goals. Apart from that, draw and 2 defeats. So it's been really bad.
Yeah, it's really Dembele. If Dembele doesn't have a good game,
Yeah.
the whole team's disjointed.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know where we're gonna finish.
Bro, I don't care about the table anymore. As long we're gonna play knockout football anyway, so fuck it. Like if we are the champions of Europe, I'm sorry, if we carry ourselves as the champions of Europe, we shouldn't care where we finish. Man.
I know the only thing for me, Tosin, is that we're still not first in Ligue 1. I don't want to be like having to focus on multiple fronts at once, man. And I don't want to like
maybe we need those extra
sacrifice
2 games.
either.
Maybe we need those extra 2 games in the Champions League for sharpness.
Did you guys hear? I mean,
Again,
I'm sure
wait, just Lucho. Can we again? Maybe there's something to this theory that PSG are throwing games. Who knows? But Lucho, if you guys remember before the semifinal, the first leg, before we played Nice, we had an invincible record at the time. And Lucho said, I would lose to Nice if it meant we beat Arsenal at the Emirates. What happened? That's what we did. I mean, recently, what did Lucho say? He said, I don't really care if we make top 8.
well, he said,
Like,
yeah,
that's kind of what he was saying in the last press. Like, it don't really matter. Like,
wasn't he? I think
like he knows.
I think
It's almost like he knows how like the luck's gonna go with this team. But if we're training well, because Lucho came in after the game and said this was the best performance of the season
for today.
Yeah, he said this.
The thing is, I actually hear that. Like it was today, the performance overall was like actually like it was actually good. Like I thought the football
of the ball,
yeah,
energy of the ball.
like we looked like.
Yeah.
Oh my! And I was laughing at Barca losing to Real Sociedad.
So I'm not really too fussed. I think maybe it might be a blessing to.
Well, no, okay, I wouldn't. At that point, I think we're coping. I think at that point we're coping.
No,
I think.
No.
But what Luis Enrique said, the reason he said that why he's not sure if not being in the why being in top 8 might be like a curse in disguise is the fact that now we're out of the Coupe de France, and then you add on top of the fact that we're missing those 2 games. That's 6 games less than we would have had at this stage last year, and so there's like issues of rotating the squad and whatnot, getting players, keeping players fit and whatnot. It's going to be more difficult, especially when you think for like younger players, right? Because in those Coupe de France games, well, assuming you had decent teams and whatnot, that's where you play your John Thews, your starting in buys, your Droz, they would come in, your Sonkis and all that. But now the fact that in Ligue 1 you need you can't be dropping points anymore. Be in the Champions League. Well, now all of a sudden you basically need to win against Newcastle. At least shortly this time around, we're guaranteed to be in the top. Like we're through, right? Surely. Like there's no way we can't fall outside like the top 24 mathematically. Hold on, how many points did we finish with last year?
15.
Yeah, no, 13. We had the same amount of points as we do now.
Yeah, I mean the Newcastle game at least is a game, if you want to make top 8, like we'll see how the players treat that. Will they treat that as a must-win game? Because I mean, it's some of a must-win game. I would really want to end this Champions League group stage. It's at the back. Hakimi and Baye will have everyone of the players back. Maybe Kangi Lee will be back at that point as well.
That's next week, right?
Yeah. All games being played at the same time as well.
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
And
we'll probably beat Newcastle.
At this point, I'm not even making it.
No, I'm thinking about Ozil. Like,
yeah, I think let's focus on Excel first. At this, bro, oh my, we actually need to flip and beat Newcastle. Oh my goodness, there's no. I'm still haunted by the 2 legs we had against Newcastle. Like ever since that day, I've got a Newcastle agenda. I've had a Newcastle agenda.
To be honest, though, like we're doing everything to try to score these goals, but again.
Wait, should we stop thinking about the goals, Tosin, and think about the football instead? Because it's a massive desperation I see from the players. When you mentioned Vitinha taking 5 shots, like we're not down. What are you doing, Vitinha? Like, just chill and focus on the football because that's what we've been talking about. All right, here we have a chance from the game I want to show before.
You don't think
Vitinha to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes here. Great drive into Fabian. Should Fabian be looking for the shot here?
I don't know.
This was the beginning of the game.
No.
So I'm like,
he's fine to shoot that.
I don't mind that.
Wait, couldn't he if trying to find
Hold
Nuno
on,
again?
go back like 10 seconds, like yours a bit.
He's in a pocket of space. You're gonna shoot that.
I don't. It's a difficult ball to play to Nuno there.
You're not playing that back to Nuno. Are you serious? The run is
that
covered. The run is covered.
No, I'm just I'm over detailing everything. But one thing I was really happy about, which obviously was a problem in the little game, was the energy. At least that has been fixed. The pressing was really great. Sporting couldn't like do anything with the ball at all. Yeah, and every league game is a must-win game as well. So the PSG players have put themselves in this situation now with immense pressure. Okay, here we have another one. You can see Vitinha. You can see Fabian in the space. We can see Dembele pointing to him, right? Look what Vitinha does. Like, come on, man.
I think
this is not the football that we play. Maybe at fucking Madrid, if Vitinha wants to go to Madrid, you can start fucking playing this Jude Bellingham football. But Fabian is also
Dembooz is asking. He's
pointing. And look at Barcola, Tosin. Fabian would easily make the pass either here in between or give it to Barcola. Why is Vitinha doing this?
Oh, man, that is disgusting, man. That's a disgusting ass action, man. Yeah, man. And Vitinha is a talented player. You know, he has an eye for goal. So I get it. I get why he does a lot of these things. Like, technically, he's our best midfielder. Like, no midfielder touches him on a technical level. But my issue with Vitinha is he don't really got vision. Like, he just don't be seeing the game. He don't have that game vision. That game vision to really open up the game. Like, we saw that shit in the first half of the season. Like, that pass, like the passes he was playing, like against Lyon away, that's probably his best performance of the season. The passes he was playing in that game, that's what we want to see. Like, that's real midfield work, not the, just playing for yourself. You know, he just takes way too many touches sometimes, man. and the thing is, it's actually an issue, especially in Champions League, because again, think back to the Villa game, the second leg. Markey was the biggest culprit, but also Vitinha in midfield. He was just doing whatever. Like, he wasn't even defending. Arsenal, both legs, he was not good both legs. Over
Yeah, it
both
was
legs.
Fabian Neves carrying.
Fabian carried. Like,
No, Neves.
This is
Neves
what
I remember.
and Neves, like you said, in our head-to-head games, like, the shadow work Neves does is insane. Like,
I'm talking about
Solid.
Vitinha versus what Arsenal.
both legs.
Yeah.
He was. He's got to get back to the. He's got to get back to, like, just the basics, man. Like, you're
Yeah,
there.
that's not even just Vitinha, it's just the entire team. Play like Paris Saint-Germain, Luis Enrique. I don't know what they're playing like. They're playing like their own football or something. Like Madrid, we become like Madrid. That's why it feels like shit housing games, winning last minute. Everybody does what they want. Too much freedom, basically. Like, Lucio has to make them into slaves again. Because they're not doing the basics, man. You have some players, like, that's why I always like Fabian, because that's who he is. He's someone that does the basics perfectly. And that's usually who Vitinha is as well. But now he's this prime Zidane. Yeah, here's that ball I was talking to before about Vitinha. Really great ball. And you can see Warren nearly gets to it. That's Hakimi. Hakimi could potentially even find the boost there.
Oh,
for an easy tap.
I think I don't think it was just his pace. I think that was he just mistimed it because he gets to the ball.
Yeah,
there.
like misread that, like the
he
angle.
misread the trajectory of the foot.
No, we played well in the first half, man. Like,
Second half, we suffered too many chances. Like in the second, you know how like there's some games like you just feel like the other like you're playing way better,
and
you
we had
feel
so many. We also had so many high recoveries. I just don't know how we didn't capitalize on all the recoveries we had in midfield. Like, and that's why I was actually not like. That's why I was not happy with like Vitinha's pass selection. Like, he never tried any passes between the lines. It's like, yo, even if those passes aren't precise, and it gets and it's a ball loss, we're still gonna retrieve the ball anyway. We had them fucking pinned, but then we just took too many touches to just slow the tempo down. They get back into their shape, but we had so many high recoveries in this game. I actually need to see the stats on that. The fact that we didn't capitalize is insane to me.
Arlian is asking very interesting question. If we don't win again next time, you say quarters? No, I would not be Lucho, because Lucho has won the 6-2. But when you basically win the Champions League or have such a successful season, it carries on. Not forever. I'm never gonna be like City fans that are still Pep in, like after 2-3 seasons of them being complete garbage or something. But no, if that happens, just gotta fix up. But no, I would absolutely not be Lucho. Here's another one. Here's Nuno Mendes. Gets the ball. Great carry. Look at Barcola. They're not playing simple football. And I remember there was
just keep
one
finding
other
these
one.
openings. Keep finding these openings. It's good.
No, I remember one now from the game. It was like Mayulo or something. Find this one.
But man, Warren's come on leaps and bounds, man. Like, the competition for midfield places is going to be very interesting when Hakimi's back. Because if Warren can't give any competition to the midfield spots, then what's the point of Warren? And I don't think that'll be the case. I think Warren is, or at least I hope, like he's serious.
No, he's shown very good glimpses.
And Hakimi, man, Hakimi, I just hope he's not cooked off of that final. You know, I just hope he's mentally in the right place. He dropped a fucking essay of a post on Twitter.
I mean, it's to be expected.
Yeah. The last time he was this cooked off of AFCON, remember 2023, 2024? Remember how insane he was to start the season and how happy he was in the Lucho system? In the second half of the season, his level dropped a little bit after the AFCON where he missed his penalty.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think we're going back.
You know, I just hope it don't, because Hakimi is just so important, man. He's the engine of the system. But yeah, I think you guys won, man. You Safanov fans, like, I didn't want to be part of it, but you know what? Like, when you see the patterns, you just have to chalk it up. You know, Doué, insane signing. João Neves, insane signing. Pacho, insane signing. I mean, Kvara, insane signing. It only makes sense that Safanov is an insane sign. I think Safanov is the guy, guys. I think he actually is the guy. He's of the 2024 class, so I think he's the guy. I think Chevalier, I don't think he should play I don't think he should play for a while, to be honest.
Yeah, but the issue is Safanov is not even back yet.
You're right.
Like, he's still injured. So, like, I guess Chevalier has a couple of games left, but
yeah,
it's your moment. You gotta take it, man. Especially with the World Cup coming up. I mean, we were discussing maybe Chevalier potentially taking. That's absolutely not going to happen.
Okay, so let's do, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cooked are both of the summer signings? Like 10 being cooked.
Cooked, like, for the rest of this season, cooked for the upcoming seasons.
Let's say it's just this season.
Wait, the lower is less cooked or higher cooked, or
the higher it is more cooked. Yeah, so 10 is super cooked.
Zabarnia, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Wow, that's a little mild. Okay,
look,
what do you give Chevalier?
I've noticed, like, when it comes to when we talk about Zabarnia, especially both you guys, we have I'm a little bit more positive about him.
It's hard to be, bro. It's hard to be.
Chevalier, I'm more, because for me it's 3 stuff. The first thing is he's conceding goals he should absolutely not be conceding, like the goal versus Lille and making stupid mistakes. The second one is these issues coming off the line. We've conceded at least like 3-4 goals for that. And the third one is the parrying. If you look at any Chevalier camp, at least like 4 times he parries it straight to the attacker. Happened versus Toulouse, happened versus Lorient, happened today, probably happened another time as well. But I'm happy with what I saw from Marquinhos, at least. So, but
what would you put for Zabar? I mean, Chevalier then out of 10.
A 7. I think Chevalier is more cooked than Zabarni for the rest of this season, especially because the competitor Safanov. I mean, in the very limited minutes he's played, he's been absolutely wonderful. Like, he's just a goalkeeper. That's what Safanov is. Chevalier, I mean, that's why I've never liked ball-playing goalkeepers, because if your main thing is not being a goalkeeper, then you're not a goalkeeper. The thing is, Chevalier, at least at Lille, was an amazing shot stopper. I think last season had like 78% shot stop ratio. Incredible performance versus Madrid in the Champions League group stage. Incredible performance versus Atletico Madrid away at the Metropolitano as well in the UEFA Champions League. But no, the pressure just seems to be way too much for Chevalier. Yeah.
It's quickly. Yeah, I think mentally he won't return. I think it's over.
You know what I think it is? I think it's something that, and people don't really talk about, is the fact that obviously there's the difference of, you're coming to a bigger club in PSG. But one thing specifically for goalkeepers is the fact that even for Chevalier at Lille, the big difference is, and it's one thing that people also criticize Donnarumma of, is that when you're a keeper, sometimes it's like when you're a player, you need to sort of get into the rhythm. If you don't have a single save to make the entire game, and the one time you're called up, you're not fresh. You get caught off guard, and that's the issue. The Chevalier, it's not like oh, Chevalier's facing 5, 10, 15 shots a game. You're facing 2, 3, and you need to be on the ball for those 2, 3 chances. I feel like Chevalier is a keeper where if you go and you ask if there's a game where there's 15 shots, he'll be there. He'll have a generational game. When it's a game where there's 2 shots, there's a 1 shot you need to save, he's gonna miss it because he's not ready, and that's ultimately the issue.
Yeah, and that's a difficult thing for any keeper.
Yeah,
but
I would
we even saw it with Donna.
But so you think that of the people, so when you think Chevalier is more cooked, you're saying as in you think he has less of a future for the season, or do you think that he's been worse?
Both.
Or both.
Both. Yeah. I still think Zabarny can come back, and that's again, it's mostly due to the competitor they have. I mean, Marquinhos again, flawless today, but I haven't forgotten Flamengo. I haven't forgotten Bayern.
The thing is, the one thing I will say is that, at least with Chevalier, you could go and say that, okay, yes, in terms of the goalkeeping, the actual tending to the goal, he's not been great. But the one thing that he does have and he still brings is the playing out of the back. No, we've not criticized him for that at all at this season, right? So he still brings that. The thing is with Zabarny is that the one thing, or the things that you would say he should be able to bring, right now, objectively speaking, in what facet is he better than Marquinhos? In what facet?
Who are you talking about?
Zabarny and Marquinhos.
I think Zabarny reads the game better.
No,
the issue with Zabarny is, first of all, aerially. I mean, for the moment he got cooked there, Junior, he first loses the aerial battle. If he had won the aerial battle, there would have been no opportunity for the winger to get the ball and have a chance against him. And we know, we don't want to have Zabarny in that kind of a position, neither Marquinhos. That's not their biggest strength, being outside as a right back or something. But how can you fucking lose the aerial duel?
Yeah. No, and I just think with Zabarny, he needs Hakimi for this system.
Yeah, a bit like Trent needed Van Dijk. But here's the opposite.
Trent needed Konate, technically.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking before, club time.
I mean,
Van Dijk was doing everything for Trent. Yeah, or you're saying Konate. Yeah, it's complement each other.
Yeah, you need someone that's a real because we look at Zabarny as a guy who's supposed to be a channel defender. He's supposed to be defending those tricky wide players. If he can't defend those tricky wide players, then it's a misprofiling, and unfortunately, the management haven't done their job. But we're supposed to trust
hyping up
Zabarny.
For Rashford's just ass.
Yeah, we're supposed to trust Zabarny against these wingers. When you're a center back, it's annoying having to defend those wide areas. But that's
you know where the warning shot should have been.
Bro, I think we might get Konate, bro. I think we might actually get Konate. Because Konate is what you want in a channel defender, bro. To defend these wingers 1v1 and dominate them.
Zabarny's
just not up to scrap.
But he's most likely extending now. Here's another opportunity. Dembouz, Fabian dummy between the legs. Barcola to Fabian. Again, this is the simple football, man. This is Paris Saint-Germain, Luis Enrique football. Barcola receives a good cross, Mayulu header.
Very good.
Simple, basic football. Just pass and move, pass and move, pass. You see
that? That's very. Look at the players. There's Dembouz, Fabian, Barcola.
Barcola, selfless runner, and Dembouz and Fabian. They always got to keep it simple, Joseph. They like to keep it simple. They like to do the basic, and that's usually, Joseph, what Vitinha is the absolute best at. Keeping it simple. But now, I don't know. Give us 80 minutes for Konate. Konate's contract ends this summer if it doesn't extend. So, no.
I'm
going to take it for free.
Listen, at this point, try to hijack the Owen. Try to hijack it.
Hajaku.
The Opa deal. Go in. Give Bayern.
I mean, they're already offering him like 20M. Let me actually see what's the latest stuff on the Upamecano stuff. From what I remember, like Upamecano won.
Honestly, I
like
love
Bayern
Upamecano,
offering him what he wants.
I just don't think it's worth the hassle, man. And I love him, but it's not worth it, man. I think he's gonna extend anyway.
I don't know. When I look at Opa Pacho, because Opa also played in the UCL, played in the World Cup final and everything. It's not like coming off Bournemouth. Like Opa Pacho, that is the perfect centre-back partnership, especially because Opa is so good on the ball. Like Tosin, do you know how rare it is to find someone that's great on the ball and great at defending space? Usually it's like Pacho, great at defending space, maybe not the best on the ball. Then you have maybe, I don't know, a Dean Huys and a Kubar.
Pacho, in the first half, Pacho was showing some press resistance a little bit, bro, and those recoveries, like those little, every time he stepped up to win the ball.
Yeah, then he like shielded the ball, put the ball.
Like he once like weaved past two players and won a foul. Like, yo, Pacho, okay. I see.
Pacho is so good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like Bayern now, they're pushing for Schlotterbeck. Imagine a Schlotterbeck, Upamecano. Shout out to Bayern, man.
Wow.
As Max Herbert clarified,
Bayern are the new us. Bayern took our mojo.
Oh, look, wait, this is what said Tosin. As Max Herbal clarified, extending contracts of Dayot Upamecano remains a high priority for the club. However, Herbal added in an interview with Bill Sports, even if the decision goes against us, we could live with it. And this was said recently. So maybe there's still some small hope. And yeah, it looks like Schlotterbeck would either be paired up or be some of the replacements. And then they would play, I guess, Schlotterbeck and
Ta.
And Ta.
I mean, the worst with Arsenal, man. Mickey Mouse FC, man. Oh.
What about Arsenal?
They won again today. They beat Inter, smacked Inter, and Victim Glocker has scored.
Yeah, I guess Arsenal are the class of Europe right now.
Nah, Bayern.
But yeah, Bayern. I guess Bayern
or Arsenal. Offensive team, defensive team. The best offensive team, the best defensive team.
Yeah.
And we're neither each other.
And we're neither. I don't even think we're the second best offensive team. Nor are we the best second best. Are we the second best? Maybe we are. Maybe.
Defensive team.
Actually, no, we stink defensively because of our midfield, though. It's really our no Neves and shit. Neves brings all the defensive presence.
Hakimi crucial as well. Like, Hakimi is crucial for the defensive sector, for the midfield sector, and for the offensive sector. He had what? The second most GA for us in the UCL last season. 9 GA
chances created as well.
Most big chances created in the UCL.
Like, he's the engine, bro.
And us as PSG fans, there's another win UCL. You know, we want to like talk shit and be confident. We can't, man. We can't. Like, I can't talk with any football fan, even a Madrid fan. Even though they aren't that good, I can't sit there and like talk.
No, honestly, bro, I'm scared if we face Madrid. If we face them, I'm a little scared, bro. Bro, they just put 5 past Monaco. Monaco beat us 1-0 with playing with 10 men for the last 10 minutes of that game. They beat us 1-0.
But just don't say scared. I don't like it.
Okay, okay, yeah. Because
that sounds like Mbappe and Mboubi's prop. Like.
No, we're not. We're definitely not an optimal. I don't even know what we can do. There are no solutions. Like, if we just have to keep hoping that, you know, we can win off of this press, because our press is insane. That's like the number one positive of the game, just our counter press.
Yeah, off the ball, yeah. Maybe now, Tosin, we fixed off the ball. Second up, fixed on the ball. Brandon Diaz, once again, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Massively appreciate it. We should sign Ordonez. He's the right-footed Pacho. Obviously, we're linked with him in the summer transfer window. We could have gotten him. He's still at Club Brugge. We could move for him now if we wanted.
If he's good, just get him, bro. We might actually decide to set it right.
And he can play right back as well, Jose. Would fix two problems with one player. Very, very good mention there, Brandon Diaz. I mean, look, there's 10 days left. We'll see Brandon Diaz. But once again, Brandon Diaz, massively appreciated with the super chat. Massively appreciated.
You're still watching the game, right? Any other openings? Have you seen anything?
Yeah, no, I'm just this one is lagging out all the time.
Okay.
As soon as it comes back on. All right, I got it back now. Wait, what was the last thing I showed? Oh yeah, that Fabian do it, then boost.
Yeah.
Fabian Barcola debuts, yeah. And Mayu, I think, on the header.
Like I remember, okay, this doesn't have to do with that, but because we're playing like the high line now, we're getting to see like Nuno Mendes and Pacho defend space like even more harder. So here, they clear it, try to have a counter attack. They get swarmed by Fabian and Marky. Great backheel pass, and then you're put in hell. Nuno and Pacho.
Yeah,
like you can put a prime Messi there, with all due respect. Okay, maybe not. I don't care who it is, but Nuno Mendes and Pacho. I mean, that's the deadliest side I've ever seen. Like, just physique, IQ, defensive awareness, recovery pace. I mean, what are you gonna do there? Yeah. Like Trincao wasn't even ashamed of losing the ball there.
but yeah, it's not a. Maybe we do need to up our standards.
What do you mean?
Because, like, again, you know, sporting fans, they're talking about they didn't have their best players. So dominating them is not anything in the, you know, gloat about.
I mean, I wish we could now jump into the Auxerre game.
For sure.
Just to see how that goes, and then jump into the new. Like, I want to get like games quickly now.
No, but you be honest. After what you've seen so far, we're 20 days into the new year. How many games have we played? We've played a couple games.
Yeah, not disgusting.
So what have you? Yeah. Yeah. And who's that on? It can't be on a player. It's got to be on.
No, I think I'm not even gonna say players or Lucho. I'm gonna say the environment. Like it's like something bad in the air. We just gotta clean it up. I'm not even one to point fingers at anybody at the moment, because I know my team and everything, and they just have to. I don't know, similar to Auxerre, they just have to come together. Everyone has to compensate for each other. Everybody has to sacrifice. Everybody has to take responsibility. Everybody got to be self-aware where they can improve. And we march together. It feels we're a little bit disconnected, the players. Manager, everyone. Get connected again. That's what made us so fucking great last season. Look at the Liverpool game, how we were moving. Everyone was playing on sync. It was the same vibration, Tosin. It was the same hertz. Everyone was playing on the same altitude. Now you got Nuno making his runs, Vitinha taking his long shots, Dembele being offside, Due trying to joga bonito. The only like functioning thing this game that I felt was like Barcola and Fabian, Tosin. Fabian gets the ball. Barcola makes a run. Fabian finds him with the ball. That was like the only functioning two-man link-up I saw this game.
Yeah.
I want to show this because we talked about Vitinha long shots, but this is an example of Vitinha take the shot. Cross comes in, gets cleared. Here, this is where you take. I mean, he could have actually.
Did he not shoot it here?
No, he did shoot.
Yeah, he did shoot it. That's the one that just whistled right past. That was a good shot. That I don't mind him shooting there.
I was a little bit calm here, but again, he could have maybe found players.
I disagree. I think you find the pass. I think you control that. You find the pass.
No, I don't mind that shot.
That's fine. It's just the way I look at football personally. You know, midfield, you got to slow the game down. You got to find the pass. Barcola's open. Dembele's to your right.
I mean, he's definitely overdoing it. 5 shots. Vitinha should not be taking 5 shots. Well, did he take the most shots out of any of our players today?
Oh, easily.
I know Due took 4, I think.
No, Due took 3. Dembus took 3. Vitinha took 5.
Barcola took 3. Ruiz took 3. Dang, why is everybody taking 3 shots today? Mayulu took 3 as well. Ruiz took 3. Mendes took 2. That free kick from Mendes was actually pretty well taken. Kavicha took 3. Dang.
Yeah, no, Kavicha came on just because he scored the first. He just started shooting. Like, bro, chill. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, everybody be gassed. Like,
here's that video that you talked about. Their defender here, center back, gets it up, tries to find Trincao. And look at fucking Pacho, man. Stays close. Tries to, first of all, to get the pass over. And look at this drag back. Look at that drag back, man.
That's what I talked about, yeah.
How much did we spend on him again?
Like 40? No, that was an insane steal, man.
No, but yeah, like we were just so dominant. That's another high recovery. Like we didn't take control of this game, bro. Like it's actually sad.
If we just got 1 goal, Tosin, I think we could have just that first goal, which we were so good at last season, Tosin. That first goal early on to control the game, do what we want. Because when you don't get the goal, Tosin, the game is up in the air.
Yeah,
it's between you and the opposition.
Leaving chat time for Sporting to.
Yeah. I'm seeing it, Tosin. We're just pressing. We lose the ball. We press. We lose the ball. Press. Create. Corner. Shot. Oh my God, Pacho fucking again. Ball gets played. Pacho just follows the attacker, gets to the other player. Like it's like we're having Ugarte as centre back. Good ball here to Barcola. Oh yeah, this should have been a goal, man. But no, that was not it. Yeah, no, I was really a bit mad about Barcola there. Again,
our left hand side is. You can see our left hand side is dominating. Pacho, Nuno, Fabian, Barcola. That
is the right side, which is usually our best side.
Yep.
Like we've missed Neves and Hakimi and Dembele and Due so many games this season.
Yeah, keep finding openings, man.
Our press was insane. Oh, here's the goal. The disallowed one. Vitinha wins it. Pop, do it. Pop, Fabian. Look at the beauty, baby.
Yo, did Fabian play that with his right foot?
No, this is.
Did Fabian? No, it is the goal. It is the goal because the ball gets back. I think the.
No. So we did the same thing. Oh yeah, because the play didn't fall. No, it wasn't the same. Yeah, with his right. Between the legs.
But yo, this is what I talk about with Fabian. He's by far the smartest player on the team because he always just makes the right decision quick. Doesn't dally on the ball. Doesn't just always.
Doesn't think I'm him. I think Tosin, because his athleticness is so maybe low compared to the other players. So he doesn't have as much like insane confidence in himself. So he just plays basic. He's like an old player that has lost his power.
Isn't that like a Cruyff quote? Like it's man,
and here Barcola does great. Just great block by Sporting. They were blocking so much as well. What do you say, Cruyff thing?
Like it's hard to play simple. It's I forget the quote. Something like I'm gonna find it.
Oh, I found it. Playing football is very simple. But playing simple football is the hardest thing there is.
Facts. Because a lot of dudes be taking one or two. When you take an extra touch more than you need to, the picture is closed. The space might be closed. Like sometimes it's just you gotta play it quick, man.
And I mean this Tosin goes to someone. So remember E2 mentioned it. Draw. Maybe draw Tosin.
That's what I'm saying. Like Dro might change our lives. Dro might change our bitch ass lives because Dro
he's that
turns
Spanish
quick on the half turn, and then he's always looking for the pass. Always, he doesn't want to score. He just wants to look for the pass. He finds pleasure in the pass. That's why I wanted Cherki, because Cherki finds pleasure in the pass. These are the players we should be getting, bro. Like,
but Tosin, except Cherki, man. It's like your ex, like you haven't moved on. Like, khalas, it's over.
Okay, no, not fair.
I mean, he scored today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Players that just find pleasure in the pass. Due can
yeah,
play
Vitinha
the pass.
is not doing that anymore.
Yeah, like Vitinha. I talked about that pass he played. That pass he played for Due in the final against Inter. That's one of the best passes ever in my like. He played that pass around 4 or 5 players.
And that won us the final. Us scoring that early on.
That goal is all. It's all Vitinha. And that's what we need. That's what he needs to bring. It's not the shooting.
And then Due plays it simple as well.
Yep.
And most attackers maybe could have gone for goal or maybe. But no, he's like, nah, Hakimi is going to be there, right? Let me find the pass. That's what made us so great. Oh, I found this one. So here we're a little bit back here. Sporting has pushed up. Mayulu, great counter press multiple times this game. Gets the ball. You gotta give it to Barcola, man. You gotta give it to Barcola.
He finds Dembouz here, right?
Yeah, no, but you gotta give it to Barcola earlier.
Dembouz,
like
his touch here, his touch with his right foot there. His touch was
there.
off.
If you can find Mayulu, Fabian, Barcola, anything.
Yeah, like, yo, he is.
And during this entire time, Sporting haven't done shit. This is 30 minutes. I mean, Sporting, it was like they were not in the pitch. Oh, here, I think this is the goal then.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we recover it.
Great press, Vitinha. Yeah, we recover it from that attack. Barcola, look at this for Fabian. Cross coming in. Psych.
Man, Fabian's a genius. Like legit,
it's
like
4 players in the box, 5 players, and he still manages to find the shortest dude. Yo, that's a quote. 5 players in the box, but Fabian Redondo still manages to find the shortest player in the box. 1-0 PSG.
Nah, fuck this, man. Like Mayulu got it.
Look at the celebration from Lucho, Tosin. It nearly feels like we're at the same hurdle as last season, Tosin. I remember, when we broke the hurdle, I remember in the Champions League, especially that Salzburg game. Salzburg were fucking shit, but we celebrated the goals like it meant something big. Like we're trying to get over that hurdle, Tosin. The entire team together. I'm not seeing division, Tosin. Yes, we may talk maybe on the pitch they're playing a little bit selfishly or something, but I'm not seeing division. Like it's not. That's why I'm saying it's not a crisis. Everyone's together in this, but we got to resolve it together. And I'm Tosin, for some reason you said it was not a foul.
Anything to say there, Tosin?
That looked clean. That looked hella clean.
Oh, stop.
Dude, that is actually not even a foul.
There's one from behind.
I don't think that's a foul.
I mean,
I don't think that's a foul. I don't think that's a foul. Like, genuinely,
what's a foul?
Like, it could be. it can be interpreted as a non-foul, to be honest. I just it's 50-50. It's 50-50. We just got the bad side. We just got the bad side of the call.
Everyone together with the spamming shots, though. No, but in the sense why they're spamming shots is because all of them want to win really well. And I'm not seeing, even when it came to Barcola, I didn't call Barcola selfish. I questioned his decision making in the final third. Like in the Atletico Bilbao game, Khvicha was there. But I think everyone just wants to score. We want to win. But I don't see the diva-ness. I don't see, this is not fucking Madrid, Mbappe, Vinny. This is not even PSG before or something. This is something else. And this is just another hurdle in the season we just got to overcome. But yeah, so far, 30 minutes into the game, PSG are playing great football. We're opening them up well.
Man, I hope Lucho is killing them in the film room, because we in the film room right now. We watching the film. I hope Lucho killing these dudes in the film room, bro.
Honestly, I don't think this may sound arrogant, but I don't think there's a single better football show than our post-match podcast, especially after defeats. Maybe after victories, we don't have that much to talk about. We haven't even done player ratings yet, but we just go through every single thing to fix it because we really want PSG to succeed. Like, we don't want to sit here after defeats. And we know our team, man. We know our level.
I mean, I am happy that at least the next Champions League game is next week. So at least now there's not like 3
exactly.
We need, yeah.
Yeah, and Auxerre is on Friday as well. Early game. And then they will have Lucha has I don't want to see a fucking gay rotation. Like, you can do maybe 1 rotation, maybe here. Maximum 2 rotation. I want to see. Nah, you know what? Just play this.
You can't. You have to play the full team, full squad.
After that, Junior, we have no Coupe de France games.
Yeah.
So we play like every Sunday. I've seen no midweek game.
Yeah, there's no excuse. And even if you want to go, and the Auxerre game is away from home, right?
Also, yeah, away, yeah.
Okay, so Auxerre, but still, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then. Yeah, play the full lineup. Play the best team. Play the best.
And it's at home.
And it's yeah.
No traveling, nothing. No, because what? It's been 5 games now, 2026, where I've been like, the streak starts now. The season starts today. Yeah, now the season starts. No. But again, I would say it. Versus Auxerre away. Nah, this is destiny. This has to be destiny. Auxerre away, man. Yeah. My confidence is back, baby. My confidence is back.
No.
Auxerre away, and even if the game ends in a 0-0,
no.
If their keeper has a masterclass, man, it's destiny, man. Yeah, we're going back to it.
No, I'm saying for now, from now, humble gimmick. We're not humble gimmick. Not a top. We're not a top 5 team this year.
Or a 5 win streak. That was my argument. If we can get a 5-game win streak, Europe be ready.
We're definitely not a top 5 team right now.
I don't know. Like, Bayern and Arsenal are the only sides I can comfortably put ahead of us. Am I gonna put City? Am I gonna put Barca? I'm gonna put Madrid. I'm gonna put Inter.
Honestly, man, I might put the 2 Spanish.
Not Madrid. We're not
Wait. Like, Tosin putting Madrid, from his perspective, is calm. But him putting Barca, the stuff he's been saying about Barca, he said before, Barca not top 5 team this season. And now we've just switched spawn wisdom.
I mean, I think currently
because Barca, at the end of the day, despite their lows, their front line still be banging in goals. Like, that ain't the case. Fajia has our most GA this season at 15.
Yeah.
And then Dembele's second with, and Dembele and Kvara are like second and third with 13 and 12 respectively. Yeah,
they have I know their entire attack, like Firmin, Ferran, Rafinha, Yamal, Leva, all 10 GA plus.
Bro, even Lewa, bro. Lewa has no legs. His legs are gone. And Lewa can still get you 10 plus.
I think one thing that's affecting us, Tosin, is also we're playing a bit differently. So I guess the players got to get used to it as well. Once Barca's playing basically, no, they're playing a little bit more control. Honestly, they're becoming more like us last season. We're becoming more like them last season. This was a highlight I absolutely loved. Long ball in behind. In the beginning, I was a little bit scared. Then I was like, yeah, no one's catching up. And what would any football player do in this position? He would pass it back
They
to the
pass
goal.
it back,
But Nuno
Nuno
Mendes is the
wanted
best fullback
charge
of all.
forward.
He wants to humiliate the player. You're on my back? Let me cook you. And then wins the foul. Okay. And I love Nuno's personality, man.
Nah, he can turn over either shoulder. He's just comfortable.
But did he?
Right shoulder, left
Is
shoulder.
it me? Did you guys not feel like he fell asleep on that second goal? Like we blamed a lot of people, but low-key Nuno kind of dropped the ball on that one because he keeps them on side, and then he's also like falling asleep on the shot.
Maybe, but it's a little bit the same as in. I remember the Liverpool goal we conceded to Elliott. Some people were criticizing Nuno, which was fair. He could have done better. Like, he could have recovered. But I don't think Nuno was expecting fucking Marquinhos keeping Nunes offside in the last minute, losing the fucking header as well. Like, when another one makes a bigger mistake, I'm like, nah, calm down. Chevalier, man. How can you fucking parry right to it? Zabani getting cooked, as you're mentioning? Two clowns, man. Okay, here's another one. I remember from the game. Dewey kicking on the right side, getting the ball into a dangerous area. Ball gets cleared. Fabian here. Should Fabian look for Barcola?
Yeah.
If he can get one right,
yeah.
in
This
front
was
of Barcola,
actually
like
the
a
one.
palm pass, Barcola scores that.
Yeah, this was the one. Like he shot it right. I remember this was the one action that actually pissed me off.
Yeah, no, you can't shoot there. You can't shoot. Yo, low key, the amount of times, like, how many times have I seen Barcola in that very same position? Like Barcola, like, you know, we mocked Bark. You know what? The more and more things go on, the more and more I'm like, you know what? Low key, Barcola, you had the right to go and take that shot against Bilbao, because the amount of times Barcola is in like a prime position like this, and they don't give him the pass. You know what? He has the right to go and shoot himself.
Yeah, but I
No,
understand.
but this is not. This is a way different. This is way different. This is a way different state, though. This is like what, like
yeah, and it's Fabian as well. If there's like any player that would make that pass, Fabian would like do a fake shot and then to Barcola. That's what I would be expecting Fabian in that position.
People are saying, does Barcola really score that? Maybe not, but it's just the intention, though. It's the intention to just.
Because that's what we've been talking about. That extra pass. That's why we've been missing sometimes in the final third. And Justin, you remember when we looked at the Marseille game highlights and the Paris FC ones? It's similar stuff. We get into the final third, and then somebody wants to play hero ball. We overpass it. Someone over dribbles. Just overdoing it all the time instead of finding the simple, easy solution that we used to do majority of last season. And I hope the PSG players watch this show, man, because then we just get more self-aware. Okay, here's another one, man. Like, what the fuck is going on? Nuno Mendes, great ball here to Bradley Barcola.
No, that's
great running power this game. Oh, Dembouz. Then here, again, Sporting has so many players. Dembouz trying to find like a position inside the box. Barcola gives it here. Like, Fabian goes for the shot. Like, Fabian, what the fuck, man? You've scored one goal in like 50 Champions League games. Why are you taking all of these shots?
It blocked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's unlucky.
No, but to be fair, though, in that situation, the only thing there is a shot. And yeah, Barcola's had a lot of shot-creating actions from what we've seen so far.
Yeah. Enjoyed it for me. Nah, I just seen the hand of Dembouz.
He was offside there initially, though, because when you look back at it, yeah, he's off.
What was it called for? Was it called for the handball?
Offside. But
Offside.
I mean, there were three things. There was the offside, like that could have been called offside, the handball. There probably was going to be a foul on the keeper as well because he, had.
Let's see the play.
Do you guys think Dembouz should have done better here?
No, it came at him too quick.
No, yeah, that comes way too fast.
On first listen, it kind of reminded me of the marquee, the marquee one from the Flamengo game.
Closing in on halftime here. I don't think anything happened towards the end.
No, what about that Dembouz handball thing? I think that's in the 43rd minute, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Here we had the replay off.
The foul. Yeah.
Like, how is that Dembouz's fault? Like, that's just something the goalie's gonna grab anyway. If Dembouz doesn't even go for it.
No, it's more that he was offside there before. Like, imagine maybe he could have done something for it.
Man, you guys are reaching. Look how y'all be reaching. Like,
No, because I haven't seen this before, Tosin. I haven't seen Dembouz lazy offside. Like, it gives me Mbappe vibes.
No,
But that's
this is
something
what
I've been
he's been
scared ever since he's
doing.
No. Okay, this one.
No, Tosin. What Dembouz usually does is when there is loads of spacing behind, like the Aston Villa offside goal, like
that
the
was the
Brest
case
goal.
today.
That's when this. No. This is when he's in the box, Tosin. I didn't see this from Dembouz last season. When there's spacing behind, like the Aston Villa offside goal, like the Brest goal he scored, that's an entirely different thing. Staying offside in the box when a potential cross is coming in, I don't remember that from Dembouz last season.
I think the goal that he scored from that one is worse. This one is like
There's nothing there. It's a non-thing. It's literally
for the one that he scores.
The Warren.
That one I was mad.
No, let's see that.
This one is like I'm
like
like
he
that.
wouldn't have reached it if he touched his
nothing.
hand probably as well. But the second one I was mad. Like
the second one is
great
just
cross. Like come on,
second
stay
one, I was
outside,
actually
man. What the fuck are you doing?
Personally, I was like gassed. I was like, yo, that was some Fox in the box type shit.
He was offside.
He's offside.
Tosin, you can bring a fucking homeless fentanyl abusing George Floyd and he would score that header. Should we applaud him?
Not necessarily.
I just haven't seen this from Dembouz. I like the header as well. First of all, I thought he missed it when I first saw it because it went like up, but then I saw it hit into the net. But come on, he got to stay outside there. Did you see the changes UEFA made regarding who gets home tie in second leg? Santo, are you talking in terms of position in the table? Yeah. But like that's never mattered for me, especially knowing that at least PSG from last season was a really good away. So like, honestly, it's like I would rather take the second leg away.
So that's it. That's it for the first half.
That was it for the first half.
Well, we were actually mids. We might have been mids. Because think about it, Sporting are not playing that many starters. And
but Tosin, when you
a bunch of high recoveries and we could
but when you don't play that many starters, Tosin, it means you play less expanded football. Like
you're more conservative.
House. Like I looked at the heat map in my reaction video, Tosin, and look at the heat map, man. Here's the heat map, Tosin. All of our players were in their box, apart from half Marquinhos and Pacho. All of their players were in their box. Okay.
That's what you got to do when you play the champions of Europe, and that's something we're going to see
exactly
for for the rest of the season. So,
like, we're so respected, we're so feared.
No, we are feared, but we don't know how to adjust to it, though. That's the issue. Like teams, you could argue teams have figured us out. I hope that's not the case, but let's see what it looks like when Fabian comes back. Oh, Hakimi comes back.
Yo, you guys hear me?
It's a bit
like weirdly.
Yeah, I can hear you guys now. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Nah, you need to come out. You need to go come out. Like,
I need to come out.
Are you using a different microphone than usually?
Okay. I think I know what's wrong. Yeah. All right. Cool. If it's bugged, I'll fix it. It's fine. No, I'll be back.
are we actually beating Newcastle next week? How confident are you? I mean, I'm not too fussed about the game, you know. It's a game at home. You should probably win, and you confirm top 8. That's pretty much it. But Newcastle do have. That's like all these teams. They just try to physically outlast us, you know. Sporting ran like 6 or 7 more kilometers than we did today. So they just work there. Bro, we're not at that same, like today our counter pressing was insane, but man, we're not at that same level we were back in 2025, where like we remember when we beat Brest and we had like 70+% possession.
And the 5-2 one in the league, right?
Yeah. And not only did we beat them, right? We ran more than them as well. And Brest had more so like a defensive mindset for that game, but we ran even more than them. Like that's when we were at our peak levels, man, physically. I don't know if we get.
I think we look good today physically. Like the press was, as we've alluded to on several occasions, the press was excellent today.
Yeah, but late in the game, there were just a lot of ball losses and stuff. But yeah, man, like, yeah, exactly. Psych. We used to outrun. Not only did we outplay them, we would actually outrun the opposition, bro. Can't do that without Neves in the team. Dembele doesn't run as fast anymore. He doesn't even Yeah, man, like it's interesting take, man. Like I wonder how much burners he's still got. Like does he accelerate? Like if he wants to accelerate on the ball, you know, take his defender to the outside and just explode. Like I don't know what physical level he's at right now.
What'd you say, DJ? Yeah, good.
All right, cool. Yeah, Chelsea, you can continue. Sorry.
No. You could speak, bro. Like, what'd you think of the game?
I was just checking if my shit was. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Let's look into it. Last 2025 was very weird because Sporting didn't really do much for the whole game, but then I feel like they got that momentum last 2025, and then it was like a sort of clinging on for the point. I thought the first half was okay. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought like they didn't the sort of final ball, or rather the pass before the pass, wasn't right a lot of the time because it felt like they were just trying to spam balls across the box. You know, like take it to the byline, forcing the cutback too much. You know, and not really, I guess, just trying to have a bit more composure. You know, in the final third. I think that was the most frustrating part. But like everything else was fine. I thought in the first half, but then second half it all sort of just fell apart. And then obviously it goes without saying, like the keeper, he's had a nightmare today.
DJ, yeah, I just want to actually address like a point in the chat. In Toko, he's like, yo, more than half the panel is black, and yo, okay with it making fun of a black dude who got lynched in the USA. Toasted Jr., you two have no back. And Toko, just to address it, because I don't duck shit, George Floyd is a porn star.
What?
Next subject.
Where'd you get that nonsense from?
I've seen his porn, bro.
What? Why have you seen George?
Next subject. Well, you know what that whole thing was. It wasn't. It was just a psyop, a psychological operation. We don't need to go get into all of that. That's
What,
why I
they-
wasn't
they-
mad
they-
about him saying
so-
the George Floyd shit.
So was it
We don't need to get into all of
assassination?
that.
Was it assassination?
I guess, yeah, it probably was. It was an assassination, but it was also a psychological operation on the masses
Oh,
in the
Oh,
middle
Lord.
of COVID to make people
Oh,
come
Lord.
out, of the, and quote unquote protest
right.
for a
Okay.
porn star
Okay.
and a drug addict.
Right. Okay. All right. I don't know where you heard that one from, but sure.
There's two
No,
stuff I
no,
wanna
it's
show.
it's
These are the Kamala voters, by the way. Well, I won't speak on that though.
There's two stuff I want to show, Tosin. The first one, I remember you mentioned this clip before. PSG went high up due to the press. And I mean, there are multiple
Oh, I
options.
know it.
And he
Yeah,
goes
this-
for a weak shot. Long shot.
bro. You see, this is the action I talked about with Vitinha. Can I see the start of the action? Like, come on, get it to Dembouz there, bro. I
No,
swear
no.
he's gonna.
No,
No, it's
Bro,
not
like,
them.
Fabian
It's Fabian. It's Fabian.
Fabian
Look at the
makes
run
it
even
great
Fabian,
as
Fabian
like,
well.
yo, but no, Fabian's run
You
like
can
you can
find
get it to
Doué.
even
You can pause
Dembouz
and
is in
find
the pocket
Doué.
and like,
Barcola
but look,
1-2 with Dembouz.
but look at the 2v1. It's a 2v1 on the right side of the field. What are we doing? It's a 2v1. Just get it to Dembouz. Dembouz is gonna turn and find his, like, is that Doué? It's probably Doué. This is what I'm talking about. That shit pissed me the fuck. I saw it live too. Like,
And the second thing is, I just saw a tweet. Spot the difference. Zabarni versus Barca. Beraldo versus Sociedad.
Wait, what?
Zabarni versus Barca. And Beraldo versus Sociedad.
Bro, it's just like from a couple years ago. Sociedad game.
Yeah, because we've been talking Christiansen Zabarni now a lot on this on this podcast in general and today especially.
Mhm.
Like Beraldo, he gave us that Sociedad. I remember the stuff we were saying. I remember David. I remember everything we said, and then that quickly went away. And is it the same as
Right,
Zabarni?
okay,
Like Zabarni gave us Barca. The next UCL game was Leverkusen, where he gave away 2 penalties and got a red card. One thing I feel like now that I just think about PSG last season and this season is we're pressuring for the goal. I think the players are definitely aware that we're not scoring goals and we're struggling to score chances. And instead of letting the football create the chances, because that's what we were at best at last season, we didn't focus on scoring goals. We focused on playing our football, and the goals came from our football. Now, especially in 2026, it feels like we're going after the goals, instead of that. We're pressuring for the goals. Everyone's taking shots. Everyone's this. Instead of just relying on our chemistry and our football, what makes us actually good. It's very simple. What happened today? Passion won over football. Last year was the collective goal of winning the UCL. This year, new contract made Dembele heavy. Drift of them just playing. Look, this is not a Dembele thing. All right, we struggled with Dembele, without Dembele, with a half-fit Dembele, with a half-injured Dembele. I know that the team wants to go back-to-back. I know that for a certain. I know that that's the goal they have put ahead of themselves, especially losing the Coupe de France now, especially how we've been playing some of the recent finals, especially because we lost the Club World Cup final versus Chelsea 3-0. This unit is together. It's just on the pitch. Everyone wants to become that hero. But they forgot that it's the team that is the hero. This is not the PSG of old. This is the new PSG. This is what made us so successful last season. And I love that our players want to win. Like, I see everyone wants to win. All right. There's no late. I saw a little bit in the little game, which was I was obviously mad about. But today, the running, the pressing, even when they take shots, it's because they want to win. But they have to understand do in a different way. I mean, here we have Dembouz Tosin cutting in. again, Dembouz, he has good shots on him. Could he maybe have found someone else, or maybe it was just a good block? Sporting also had. It was a good defensive performance from them. Like Bayern mentioned, they went
showed me. But
What?
that play showed me that Dembouz he doesn't have it today. Like his touch was just not there today. Like he even mishit that ball, and that was one of his 3 shots on the night. So that's him just trying to create something for himself out of nothing. But he just didn't have it.
I was gonna say. Yeah, another thing about Sporting as well. So I know they were missing key players, especially defenders and so on. But they went to the Allianz Arena this season, and it took Bayern 66 minutes to score against them. And they even took the lead through a Kimmich own goal.
What was the score in that Bayern Sporting game?
They won 3-1. Bayern scored 3 consecutive goals after they scored the first one.
Yeah, man. It's going to be tough.
Okay, here we have the goal. Ball, like it's a
Great
perfect
ball.
ball. Great power, great, like perfect for headers, but not these type of.
Like-
So he stays offside here, like massive offside as well. Like there's a big gap, and you don't need to stay offside here.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like contact.
Oh, look, Inacio even pushes him. You see that? And that makes
Like,
it too late.
there's no excuse there. There's no excuse.
I don't see it as an issue, personally.
No, you have to get back on side there.
True.
Like, you can't.
That was cold. That was too cold, bro.
I just
No,
hope
I
we're
mean-
back next game, man.
Yeah,
Because I
but
know, like, we're good, man. We're good, man.
no, we are very good. It's
And it feels like all it takes is just
just we got hamstrung by our coach this season, and no one wants to call him out.
no. Honestly, I don't think there's a scapegoat.
What
We
do
can
you
talk
feel like
about-
Lucho isn't doing that you should be
I
doing?
mean, everyone's blaming Chevalier and Zavarny. I mean, who signed them?
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you meant like tactically.
No, the transfer window was fair, and that's why I'm pushing for Alvarez now, because PSG stance in the transfer window was very clear. Let's play the 6 months. Let's see what we got to do, and then go for it in January.
You said the same
like
thing, and
last
I remember
summer.
you said the same shit. You said if Chevalier if Chevalier is terrible, you're not gonna blame him. You said you're gonna blame Lucho. That's what you remember.
Yeah.
You said the same shit. Okay, so let's see.
No.
what happens.
For me, the biggest thing was the Donnarumma. I mean, Campos coming out with the fucking PR statement. The reason Donna left is because he was asking for a wage of the former PSG. Now it's the new PSG. Like all of that PR, I was never fooled by it. I've already accepted it, so I'm like, I have my eggs in the basket for Chevalier now, and I'm just like praying that he starts performing. We have Safanov coming back as well. But no, you're right. That decision maybe could potentially be costing us towards the end of the season. Then we have this chance. This was a good chance. Fabian lays it off to Dembouz. Is he going to go with his right? Left? Goes left near post. Really
Good
good save
save,
from
huh?
the keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to be cheeky there.
But honestly, I'm you know what? We lost 2-1, but I was happy with the performance. It was, for me, like the overall 90 minutes, it was an 8 out of 10 from the players. I don't care about the low XG, low chances created. That's how I felt during the game. That's how I'm feeling now after rewatching the entire game as well. We just gotta, come on, just stay united. Have like a meeting, breakfast on Friday with the players. Talk
Players
with them,
only
just-
meeting.
Yeah, that's like DJ. You remember when the season got revived last season? It was Auxerre away. Next game, Auxerre away.
That's the keeper.
The stars are aligned, DJ,
Yeah.
for us to be back, man.
Okay, so this is last season Alger game.
Exactly. Auxerre away,
Okay.
and that's where the streak started. We went like on a 20-game unbeaten streak or something
Yeah.
until the Liverpool game. Because like, come on, we've had enough reality checks now. Coupe de France reality check. The game reality check. This game, come on. If this game isn't a reality check, I don't know what is, man.
I don't know what Chevalier was doing though with that Shankar shot. Like just any normal keeper, bro, just parries that away from the danger. Like you can't put it there.
For sure. Yeah, it's insane, dude.
And that's been something DJ has been struggling with multiple times this season.
Right.
Like, I think
But I wasn't seeing this when he was at Lille, honestly. Like to my money, he was a good shot stopper as well as obviously being good with his feet. You know, I think the commentator said it.
he had a 78% save success rate.
Right. The commentator said it like during the broadcast. Like it's nice being good with the ball at your feet, but sometimes it's the little things about goalkeeping that maybe people don't appreciate enough. And like, obviously Donnarumma wasn't perfect, but I think there's certain things that obviously he does better than Lucas, and there's certain goals that the team's conceded that I don't think would have conceded.
Yeah, and I think that's what Safarov is, DJ. He's just a goalkeeper. He doesn't try to use his ball playing ability too much, just passes it. But when a shot comes at him, tries to save it the best way possible and make sure it doesn't end up in a goal.
Man, Donna, I miss you, bro.
I mean, he had a kind of a stinker today too for the first Bordeaux.
That's fine. He don't care about City though. Did you see what his agent said? His agent was like, "Yo, man, we trying to get back. We should try to head back to Italy, bro. It's
Wait,
not
did
worth
his agent
it."
say that?
Yeah, bro. He's like,
What did you say?
He said Donna respects the City project, but if we get an offer from Italy, we jetting, bro. Bro, they don't love living in Manchester. Moving from Paris to Manchester is dark. He's not feeling it, bro. And the team stinks, so I mean, it helps us.
Could you see Donna coming back at one point?
Nah,
Under a new manager.
No.
Yeah, under. Because Donna's still young. All right, Junior, I found it finally. Now we're coming into the dirty part. Here, number 10 puts the cross in. Like, how are you not catching that ball, man? Wait, did they show a replay?
Yeah.
Oh my days! What are you playing, man? Where's
like,
this?
look at his hand. Like, what the fuck? How does he meet the ball that way? Like the way he punches it, or doesn't even punch it? He palms it. Or wait, what is he doing?
He goes palms it.
What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing?
What's that game? You gotta click the blue buttons when they light up.
No, that's how gays fight.
No, I actually called him a beta. I remember for the second goal, because it's the same. We'll come to the second goal soon. We have another super chat here. Ice King _2. Once again, thanks so much for the super chat. Massively appreciated. Thanks so much. Just about to get Jacket for 60 million. We got that Ukrainian refugee instead. Yeah, no, it's very disheartening to see Jacket. I would have loved having both him and Zabarny competing for that right centre back spot. You always won tough competition, and Jacket. When I watched Jacket, and I think he could potentially be a better talent than what Leora was last season at Lille. And it's very unfortunate that we lose such a talent from our league. We've been picking up the best French talents from Ligue 1 without a miss. Does he do it? Bradley Barcola. Someone else I'm missing? Chevalier, I guess. And yeah, it's very disheartening that we're missing out on him. It is what it, and this is a little bit of the Campos stuff. Like, have they not even called Jaquet? Like, we're coming for you this summer. Just stay until the summer. We'll come for you. But
I guess we just
I don't know.
Acted
Like,
on the foul.
we're like
It's just
too
a foul,
arrogant,
man.
Tosin, with our team. We're always satisfied with our team. No, we're satisfied. We're satisfied with Beraldo and Gonçalo Ramos, and just arrogance, basically. And here we have the goal, corner. Number 10 takes the shot. And honestly, I don't. Yes, Junior was
No,
right.
this goal is a freak
Chevalier
goal.
needs to be blamed for it being a corner, but this is just
This goal is just a freak goal to concede. It's no one gets blame here. It's just a freak goal.
But Ice King, thanks so much for the super chat. Massively appreciated. And Syke says here, show some clips of Chevalier's footwork, please. Oh, wait, there are none. The thing with Chevalier, his footwork is obviously massively seen when teams press us. But I mean, I don't remember a single occasion Sporting pressing us this game. So the strength that Chevalier would give us, for example, like Chelsea in the Club World Cup final, he would have been nice there with their pressing.
No,
Teams
but
are not
Bayern
pressing
though.
us this season.
Bayern and CL.
Bayern.
He didn't bring anything there. Like Chevalier has just not been like, now we have a long, sample size, or a big enough sample size, and I mean the rap sheet is pretty long, man. But still, man, as bad as Chevalier has been, I don't think he's been as bad as Sabarni, which says just how bad the level of transfers have been this season.
Are you Team Alvarez, Tosin?
I don't know, dude. I don't think this is something that gets solved with the transfer.
I agree. I would just badly need that signing, man. Because I remember when we got Khvicha, I was like, wait, the form is coming back. We've started to cook. This is the time to do it, man.
You think we can put between now? So you think in a 10-day time frame, we could hit up Alvarez's agents, Alvarez's people, hit up the board of Atleti, and facilitate 120 million plus probably a 5-year contract worth around 100 million euros? You think we can facilitate all that within 10 days?
I mean, no. I think the thing that helps us is they want both Canguilhem and Gonçalo Ramos, and we can assess the situation out of the two players we want to get rid of in a transfer like this. Maybe one of them, maybe both. And I've already read reports that we are interested. We are one of the interested clubs. That's been reported by multiple reporters. So
Ben Jacobs, who's a big, he's a big source.
Yeah.
Close ties to Paris Saint-Germain. When he talked about Julian Alvarez in his report, he didn't mention Paris Saint-Germain. He mentioned Barcelona.
Yeah. I know Barca have been them and Chelsea. Chelsea, I've even seen reports like they're preparing a bid and everything. Here we have the goal, Dambuz, Khvicha.
Bro, that's a fucking
more of that, please, Kvara. More of that, man. You can do it, man.
Let's see the goal again. That's a motherfucker. That's a nuts goal.
Listen, we barely score, but when we score, it's an absolute banger.
And this is what you want. You see how Kavar just has the 1v1 and he could just work his marker, get what he wants. That's what you.
Yeah, a little bit of lazy defending, honestly, from Sporting. You need to double up here. And he was coming in with fire, man.
Goal. That's an insane goal.
And we talked about Kvara potentially being benched for this game. He was benched for Barcola. Barcola was good.
You see how he responds, though? You see, that's
exactly
what you need.
No, because a lot of Georgians were in the chat, Tosin, really mad. Like, why isn't Kvara starting? At halftime, they were like, you see what happens when Kvara doesn't start. And then when he scored, they were like, you see why you shouldn't bench Kvara? And I was like, I don't know if we would have gotten this if we didn't bench Kvara. Like that's how you get the fire in the players, Sosa. You tell them, hey, you got to do better. This is not acceptable.
Kvara now though, 3 goals in 5 games, Champions League. That's a decent record. I love Barcola, but Nuno in the chat talking about Barcola got 4 goals in 47 games in Europe. I think he probably made the 47 games part up. But Barcola, man, he needs to fix up, man, in the finishing department.
Yeah, it's our run started. What was it like? Lyon.
Yeah,
Lyon.
and that was in December of 2024.
And I was bald, and I was at the Lyon game. maybe I'll get to go to the Ozil game, man. And be bald, man. And no, I was just gonna check. Kvara's stats in the UCL are actually crazy. I think last season he had like 2 goals, 3 assists in 6 UCL knockout games. Yeah, Khvicha is Mr. Champions League, man. Barcola was good today. I don't want to say him criticize him, but in 2025,
Barcola has a lot of good games.
1 goal.
Barcola has a lot of good games where he's just not scoring. You know, like even against Leverkusen when we scored 7.
Yeah,
Barcola had a good game, but he didn't score.
I don't know. Maybe he's not a GA merchant.
Maybe that's his new thing. Wait, Barcola has not scored in his last 14. Are you sure it's 14? Is it as much as 14?
His last game is I know, is Stuttgart. I know that in 2025 he played like 14.
He scored against Stade Brestois at the Park.
Brest, yeah.
I don't think he scored since then. He's not. That was the Fabian assist, right? Yeah. He hasn't scored since then.
How many times has he become MVP in Champions League? I think only once in his career. And that was a game where he actually had no GA, which was Salzburg away. Because he completed like 9 dribbles, had so many chances created and stuff. People dissing GA merchants like getting GA so easy. I mean, it's true. It's not getting GA. It just at a club like PSG, you know, one thing that's always been important for us is that you have ability, especially as an attacker. And now we have the second goal to finish off. Watching clips from the game. Long ball is being played. Oh, that was not the goal.
The goal came in the 90th minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Vitinha is not marking anyone. Yeah, that's Vitinha. Just ball watching. Oh, Chevalier. Man, what sport is this? Like volleyball or something? Oh, here it's from here. Oh my goodness. Is there 2 times speed? He's scared, man.
Yeah.
And then I also didn't like his reaction positioning.
Oh my goodness, that's so poor, Lucas. Bro, all the Lucases on our team are fucking liabilities. Every one of them.
I mean, respect Lucas Priasia. At least he has a massive valid excuse. 3rd ACL in his career.
True.
Got one. We got the player ratings. No. Let's do the player ratings. And I even said this during the game, and I said this after in my live watch along. Majority of my ratings will be good because he was most players were good. Wait, why is it not popping up? Yo, Junior, you know this stuff. Why are they not popping up?
Refresh the page. Control R.
Refresh the page. Control R. Yeah, Javier, they were missing like 5 key players, including you mentioned Gonalves, Yulmund, Cuenda, Quaresma, and Diamonde. I feel like Barca losing to a B team 21 in the last minute.
Yeah, humble gimmick. We have to stay humble. Humble gimmick.
As Haaland said.
Stay humble, man.
But you guys confident we're coming back, right? Nobody believes the season is over, or do you?
Lucha out.
Lucha
Hey,
out.
man.
No.
Klopp 2026, man.
Bro, just get me a track coach, man. That might just
What the fuck is a trad coach?
traditional coach, man.
4-4-2. Little man, small man up top.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Gautier back, yeah?
Low key.
Ooh, okay,
I'm
okay.
playing, I'm playing.
All right. Man of the match. I remember talking. You mentioned Fabian.
Oh, for me, Fabian. Yeah, I thought Fabian was insane today. I thought most of ours. Insane is actually too far. But I thought most of ours.
Barcola and Due.
I would say Due.
Due, man of the match. You guys are using that match app too seriously. We looked at all the openings today. We didn't notice Due on a single opening, dude.
Okay, you know what? You know
Like,
let's see what the chat has to say.
Yeah,
What's
you
the
did say
4 names? we're doing?
Due, Barcola. We said who? Fabian and what? Pacho.
Due,
I gotta give it to Fabian.
Fabian, Barcola. Ooh, Marky.
True, you
Yeah.
can give it to Marky, yeah.
There's too many players. I can only put 4 players in the. I'm gonna do that and see what players are. All right, we'll continue the stuff. Luis Enrique, like 6.5. I think we played good, but we lost at the end of the day, so got to be on some criticism on the manager. Even though I think the subs, everything he did was the correct thing. Khvicha also the only goal scorer came off the bench. So
Yeah. No, nothing against Lucha. I just think what he's done up into this season. What was the last game we lost? What did we give Lucho in his last L?
we don't have to go that far away back.
Oh, you're right.
4.5.
I think he should get a.
But we play really well. I mean, Lucha even said this was our best game of the season. Our best performance.
Don't you think that he might be gaslighting a little bit? Because again, this is a Sporting team without 6 or 7 starters. It doesn't mean anything that you dominated a bunch of
Me-
backups.
We saw him
Doesn't really mean
frustrated during the little game because of the ball, as I was. This game off the ball was peak.
I agree.
So apart from the
that's
tactics, the second thing the manager has to do is get the players riled up to press for him and all of that.
Honestly, I just I don't know, man. Lucho's system is just dependent on his wingers, you know, beating their man. Like it's he doesn't. There's no emphasis on his possession play through the middle. Everything is just get it to the wing. Let's hope that they can beat their man. And, you know, again, very wing dependent. Like he can't coach any other way, really. Everything we want to create centrally, we have to win the ball high up, get a high recovery, one pass, two passes, and then we score.
But isn't a lot of it how the opposition plays as well? Like they put him in a situation where they're nearly forced him to play a certain way. Again, obviously he's the manager. He should be finding something to do it.
He should, but you know, to be fair, I think I saw E2 Live talk about it in the chat. Lucho hasn't had a lot of time to do real tactical work with the team. Like for example, like the goals we scored at Anfield, at Anfield and at the Emirates. It's tactical work, you know, Dembele being free in the midfield, and the ensuing goals. Like that's tactical work, you know, beating the pressure. So, and Lucho hasn't had time to do that. So let's see what he conjures up. But for today, I mean, what he's shown, it's just for this match, let's go with a 5. Just a bit better than the Paris FC game because you dominated a bunch of backups. That's expected. That's the bare minimum.
What do y'all two think, Junior and DJ?
5.5.
You know, I'll go 5.5. Let me say 5.5.
The votes currently, do a massive lead, 40%.
Is this manager just rating for the game?
Bro, do it got hella fanboys in the community though. So of course you're gonna win.
I'll go 5. Yeah, 5.5. I think is about fair.
Hakimi out for the last game. This horrific streak is about to end. Where we've lost 4 out of 5 games we've lost this season have come without Achraf Hakimi. Obviously, if he continued to play the Bayern game, I still think we would have lost. So at least 3 games. Warren, I mean, I'm once again impressed by Warren Zaire Emery. I'm going to give him a 7.5. The only time he wasn't the right back, we concede from that place.
No, Warren's been good as a balancer down the right. But again, very little to no offensive impact. He was unlucky with the disallowed goal. I'll say that. But yeah, I mean, I would probably go with a 7.5. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But yeah, but the right hand side is just too disjointed.
Khvicha Kaman is a sub. I'll give him a 7.
No one else giving him ratings for
Warren
for Zaire? Yeah, like
7. I would say 7.
7.
I agree.
No, we can bring it down. Kvara sub. I'm gonna give him a 7. Came off the bench, scored an amazing goal. Exactly what we needed.
Yeah, 7. Good.
Marquinhos, I'm gonna give him like 8.5.
8.5.
Oh, his team conceded twice. 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Marquis was very good today.
Like Junior, I'm not this generous when it comes to Marquis. Like, let's just give him a good rating now. I think this is the highest. Can we give him 8 Marseille, 8 Rennes, a game which we won 5-0, 4.5, 8 Angers in the beginning of the season. especially with the high line that we were playing for a dinosaur defender for him. Immensely impressive. Nuno Mendes,
Like a 7.
No. 6.5. 6.5. He fell asleep
Ooh,
for
you
the
guys-
second goal.
Eh,
And also had lost
I'm not
his
really
possession.
blaming him that. I'm not blaming him for that.
Vitinha. Honestly, I want to be critical of Vitinha. I'm gonna give Vitinha a 5. I don't think he had a 5 in terms of a game, but he's one of the leaders of the team, and I think today we saw him ball watching for the ball to Trincao as well, not following his run, and 5 long shots taking this game. Vitinha, we were not happy with you today. Just
No, I'll give him.
gotta
I'll actually
understand
still.
the role, man.
He still wasn't as 5 bad. I'll still give him a 6. He's still an average. Yeah, like a 6.
Dembooz, like
I'll
a
give him like a
5.5.
6. No, I'll give Dembooz a 6. I thought Dembooz was doing a lot of shadow work, and he honestly just gave himself up for the team, man. And no one fed him, bro. Like feed.
No, I'm saying 5.5. 5.5 for me. That goal, the one he has to be smarter there. Plain and simple.
And I like to be harsh. I like to be harsh because then we get better performance out of him. Hopefully. And it's calm, honestly. It's not Dembouz's fault he was so massively goal scoring giant. Safanov, Lucas. Yeah, Lucas wasn't on the bench. Yeah. Is
No,
he
because he's
sick?
still suspended. He's suspended. Remember?
Suspended. Yeah, the Xavi Simons. Gonçalo Ramos came off the bench. Kangili is out. Beraldi unused sub. Pacho. Honestly,
Yeah, no. the
him
center
and
backs-
Markley impeccable today. Yeah. Especially the way we were playing. They were forced to defend very high up with a lot of spacing behind them, and they're really good. Zabarny came off the bench. But if you guys,
Two.
we've never given a shit
2.
rating for someone that comes off the. We
2.
only give ratings
1.5. 1.5.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nah, don't rate him. Don't rate him, bro.
No, 1.5. 1.5. We need to. This howler needs to be steady.
Why would you give it? Why would you rate him after 10, 15 minutes though? We
He
didn't
sold us
change
the
it for
game.
other-
He sold us the game.
Nah, Chevalier sold it more
Yeah, I would say
because we saw what in the he got cooked for that first time massively. The second one, that dude just went inside, and
Just
it's
don't give him
Trincao
a
being
rating.
in open. Now I'm just gonna see what we gave him for Leverkusen. We gave him
we
a
didn't-
3.
No, but he started that game.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just gonna say how bad that performance was. Fabian Ruiz, I would give him an 8 as well.
8. I'll give him an 8, man.
Barcola, honestly, I would give an 8 too. I was happy with Barcola today.
I'll give him a 7.5 or a 7. A 7.
Okay,
really.
7.5. Due,
Like a 6.
No. If we're giving Barcola or Fabian 8, we should minimum be getting a 7.
Due was not as impactful as Fabian.
Bro, people.
He
What's the
wasn't.
vote? What's the vote saying?
But no, fuck the votes. You
Due
gotta give me
42%.
actions. When you actually tell me to bring actions, I bring actions. Give me some meaningful Due actions today. Give me 3.
Or what?
Just
You
3.
mean it's 5 dribbles, there's 7 chances.
No.
created.
Don't say 5 dribbles. Give me actions. Give me actions in the game where you saw Due, making important, intelligent reads or just creating openings, creating advantages. Just 3 or 1 or 2. Because the only one you guys can remember clearly is the disallowed cross. That was a great cross, by the way, to Dembouz. But beyond that, and then he lost the ball for the second goal. What are we doing?
Yeah, but where do you? It's not like he lost the ball off he's being pressed in his own final.
He lost the
third.
ball in midfield. He lost the ball in the midfield because he played in midfield in the last 20 minutes of the game. He got moved down. and he lost even more balls in midfield in the last 20 days. That's when Doué was losing even more balls. Like, I'm asking, like, yo, actually give me actions, bro. Like, last game, it asked me to bring actions on Zabarni, and I gave him, like, a couple of actions. Like, in the last, was it against Lille? I think it was Lille. Like, bro, just give me some actions where you were like, okay, yeah, Doué, he brought something there. That's all I'm saying. Again, I love Doué, but again, head down. He plays with his head down way too much. Like, he should be seeing the field. And he just kept putting balls in the box. Just inshallah. 1 for 8 crosses, like you said. Like, you just like, it's just one of them games. Doué
So
be
you know that first the Vitinha shot where he like just glanced it wide like off the volley. That was an initial good cross from Doué.
Initial good cross from. Okay, all right. I'll let you have that.
Mayolo, I'll give him like a 7.
I didn't really notice him that well. Like, do you think he played well?
Yeah,
think
it was
Mayolo was
mostly the
actually very
pressing
active
and like
today.
the runs, like for the header, for example.
No, Mayula was active. for sure.
Especially like recently, he's
Counter
had
press.
like multiple stinkers. Like we're giving him 3, 4, 5, 5, 6.5.
No, today he was active
could-
in
I could-
the.
I could at least lower it
On the
6.5
press.
maybe if you.
No, but he was actually active. I could mention a couple plays where he was active. Like we saw a lot more today than previous games from him. But yeah, if you 6.5, 7, I'm not mad at it.
Wait, hold on. Are we seeing that? Hold on, I'm not even sure if I'm necessarily gonna go. You know, you're saying that Doué lost the ball. If anything, he plays the ball to Vitinha, and he flicks it up sort of. But Vitinha sort of tries to, you know, where you go, you pretend you fake out as though you're gonna go to the ball, and then like the other defender like staggers and hesitates. Vitinha tried to do that, but the defender didn't do so. I think the ball's going to Vitinha, he just doesn't go for it. And then they went and scored.
Let's see the action. Let's see the action.
I've got it here.
Chevalier, like a 4.
Yeah.
Like to blame for both goals. At crucial moments of the game, and apart from that, like didn't really. Like he was never tested. It wasn't like he had like some good saves here and there. Like, no, the only shots he had on him led to us, losing this game, and it's completely unacceptable. And I think that's it. Doué is the man of the match in the vote. Okay, everyone say you're man of the match. DJ, who's your man of the match?
Doué, probably.
Doué. DJ, yours one is Doué, right?
Yes.
Junior, is your one Doué?
Yeah.
What do you want to show?
This is like just the loss of possession here. So hold on. So you see here, Vitinha passes it to Doué there. Doué takes his touch. He flicks it back to him. Okay. Thus far, I mean, it's not the greatest thing there. But then you see Vitinha, he sort of hesitates. He doesn't play the duel. And it's lost.
I mean, honestly, it can be blamed on both of them. What the fuck? Why the fuck are they doing kick-ups?
No, and like I get it, but like as in because we made it seem as though like Doué lost the ball. Like he was trying to dribble in midfield and whatnot.
Yo, my bad. I actually missed the whole clip because I had to go do something. Can I see it again?
Yeah,
Just real quick. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. So you see here, that is Marquis wins the header.
Okay.
Vitinha heads it to Doué. Doué controls it, plays it back to him. It's not the greatest pass back, in fairness, but look at Vitinha though. He right there, he hesitates. He tries to do the thing where like you try to fake out your other defender, but the Sporting guy doesn't fall for it, and he gets it back.
Whatever, man. It's
No, but,
a
like,
misunderstanding between two players. That's more so.
Like I agree, it's not the greatest pass back from Doué, but like we made it seem as though Doué was like lingering on the ball and then got caught, and then they countered.
No, but it's still not understanding a phase of play. Like it's a 2v3 or whatever in that side of the field. You gotta be someone's got to be precise. One of the two got to be precise in that moment. But yeah, it's you probably don't put that all on Doué. I can.
I would go and say that like Vitinha is equally as like you have to play the duel there.
No, that's fine.
Do you know if there was a? No, they probably wouldn't. Was there a post-match press conference with any player?
I'm not sure. Was there?
I haven't seen anything.
Nah, the players are, the players. It doesn't matter what they say anymore, bro. Because whatever they say doesn't mean shit based on what we're seeing on the field. To be honest, they've lost what 2 and 3 now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Bro, Auxerre is actually
who's
a
your
big
man of
game
the
now.
match?
Oh, I thought Fabian was our best player on the night.
Okay, so both DJ and Junior said Doué. Honestly, I
Man,
was
you guys,
thinking
you guys
that,
love that. Y'all love that TikTok shit, man.
but when
Doué
Ito
is our
mentioned
best player.
Markey,
What
honestly,
TikTok
I
shit?
don't think we've given Markey a single man
There's
of
no
the match
way in
this
the
season.
world, just because, what's it called? Foot Mob, Who Scored, Sofa Score are telling us that Doué
I mean, he
was the
played
best player.
well. I mean, he
No.
played well. Like,
He played.
You don't think he played well?
okay. He played okay.
who was your man of the match?
Fabian,
Fabian.
pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's
I mean,
fair.
I'm
fair.
not mad at that, but I just
Yeah.
think Doué is better.
Because I was thinking Markey. I like Doué as well. I like Markey and Barcola as well. Those are like my top. And
Yeah,
Fabian as well.
Barco was up there for me too.
I think this is like one of the most even, like man of the match votes. Like there are a lot of players similar level, obviously. 8s, a lot of 8s this game. If you go by the ratings we've given, we give Marquinhos an 8, we gave Pacho an 8, we gave Fabian an 8, we gave Doué an 8. So even by our own ratings, we all have them at the same. It's those 4 players. And I guess maybe we'll let the chat decide then. The City Doué, after 62 votes, has won by 40%. Fabian comes second, 26%. Barcola comes third, 19%. Marquinhos comes fourth, 15%. So I think that's a great a tiebreaker. Plus, both DJ and
You could
Junior
probably
said
give it
Doué
to-
as well. So we'll give it to the City Doué then.
You guys are y'all really thought Doué was our best player on the field tonight. That's an insult to the sport of football. Genuinely.
I mean,
like
should have
Doué,
had
but he
assist
doesn't. I like
if
Doué, but he just
Mbappe
doesn't-
wasn't offside.
I like Doué, but he just doesn't respect the laws of the game, bro. You
Yeah, but
to
that's what
respect
makes
the
it
laws
so
of the
good.
game.
I think today he wasn't even
Oh.
really like he wasn't trying to dribble, like he wasn't trying to play hero ball. Like he was pretty simple. And the only times he really
Part of actually what does make him like I do believe he should be playing on the left, but
I think he should be playing the center, man. False 9. Give me Dambu's winger, man.
all right. Unfortunately,
But Hakim has to come back.
yeah.
No, yeah, Jim.
No, I'm probably just gonna have to head out.
Hmm?
Yeah.
No, very happy joining us, Junior. Hopefully the streak can start, man.
Hopefully, yeah.
But yeah, pleasure as always, Junior, man.
Absolutely. Thank you guys, and see you guys next
Take
time.
care.
Bye.
See you. Peace.
Do any of you guys eat egg whites?
Like only the egg whites?
Yeah. Like I think like the milk form of it, the one you pour in the pot and cook it.
How so?
Okay. I was just wondering because like I heard like it's good for you.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Egg whites have anti-nutrients in them, bro. They're actually not good for you.
What
You
are
have to cook them
anti-nutrients?
though. You have to cook
No,
them. Though.
obviously, yeah, I know.
What do you mean? What are anti-nutrients?
I don't know what anti-nutrients are.
They're not nutrients. You know, like
What is it then?
if you want to get, I mean, if you want to absorb the right nutrients from something, whether that's vitamins, minerals, or whatever, anti-nutrients stop you from doing that.
How?
You know, like phthalates and all. What do
I've
you mean
never heard of
how?
that. I'm being serious. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of stuff that stops you from absorbing other nutrients. I've never heard of that.
What answer
Well,
is that?
that's
Joseph?
that's
What
what
else?
that's what anti-nutrients are. And anti-nutrients are in a lot of vegetables as well. Like
What
all
kind of
that's why
vegetables?
I don't even eat all vegetables have anti-nutrients.
What? No, but vegetables have fiber, and fiber is a nutrient, no?
Fiber is not really a nutrient. Well, it is a nutrient, but it's not really. It don't do shit for you.
That can't be true.
Like it eases digestion. That's all they really
So
do.
what
Don't
is your
really-
diet? What does your diet look like?
Bro, I eat whatever the fuck I want.
Fair.
I don't really have like that shit is gay. Like, oh, what's your like, yo, you gotta have this diet.
No,
You gotta
I
have
just
this
want to know.
No, I'm not
saying
making
that.
fun of you. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making
Yeah,
fun of you.
okay,
I'm just
okay.
saying, like, a lot of people be like, "Oh, you gotta have this diet. You gotta do the vegan. You gotta
Right.
do the carnivore."
So like, what do you eat? You said you just eat anything.
Yeah, man. Like what's typically eaten in a Nigerian household: rice and beans, rice and stew.
Yeah, but okay. Are you Nigerian yourself?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. You obviously are. Your Tosin is a Nigerian name. Yeah. All right. First.
I also want to take the super chat from Ice King _2. Once again, massive thank you for the super chat, man. Massively appreciate it. I can see you've already sent another one as well. But yeah, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Not paying Dona, buying Bournemouth's second best centre back for 60 million, not getting Turkey, Shire Ramos still here. This summer we could have built to sustain, and we regressed, man. And that's exactly
respect
what you've been
Ramos,
talking
man.
about, Tosin. The first
Respect
thing is,
Ramos, please.
Dona, it was this about paying. I think paying, that was just like a Cass's belly. It was a reason for them to say to everyone else. The main reason was like we've been linked to Chevalier even before that. I think it was mostly like from a tactical standpoint. Luis Enrique wants a ball playing goalkeeper because he feels that will do the opposite of the team. It will make us even better, especially because Chevalier, at least when he was at Lille and when they looked into him and everything, he's a very good shot stopping keeper as well. Not that far off Dona. I mean, he even had a much higher percentage of shot saving than Donnarumma last season. Buying Bournemouth's second best centre back for 60 million. Honestly, I think Luis Enrique, Luis Campos rates Zabarni highly, and they have good eye. I'm not going to deny that just because Zabarni hasn't been performing that well, and I think Zabarni has shown me very good qualities. I call him like, not that he's anywhere close in terms of quality, but as a profile, similarities to Thiago Silva in terms of the reading of the game. I think Zabarni is, especially the reports I read before we signed him from Bournemouth, very great reader of the game. But yeah, has made, individual mistake that has costed us points, that has costed us goals conceded as well. And we did overpay for him. That's something I said throughout the summer, but we have money, so it's not the biggest issue. Not getting Turkey, that is an L, obviously, but again, it's for political reasons. Turkey didn't help himself either. If you have Mbappe's mother as your agent, I mean, it's basically it's like you're pointing the finger at PSG if you're trying to sign for them. And obviously, when everything was going well, he obviously went to Dortmund, started negotiating with them, which completely angered Nasser. So, and then obviously John Textor being the Lyon owner and his beef with Nasser made it even more complicated. Ciro Ramos still here? I mean, I'm happy that Ramos is still here for the club. He's been very crucial for us, scoring against Barca in the UEFA Champions League last minute, Nice last minute, Trophée du Champion, UEFA Super Cup versus Spurs. I mean, that's already 2 trophies we don't have. And I mean, if we don't get that goal versus Barca, obviously winning against Barca, that was a huge thing of happiness and dopamine for us. And we would be in an even more disastrous position in the Champions League table, and we would not be getting top 8. This summer, we could have built, sustained, regressed, man. Again, for me, I will always go back to what was my opinion during the summer transfer window. My opinion during the summer transfer window is I didn't think we had that many stuff, to fix. I think one thing that is clear that we missed out was a left-footed right winger, because that was massively clear from the club. pushing for Franco Mastantuono, being massively interested in Achlios, but obviously Monaco asking for way too high of a price tag is the reason it didn't happen. But apart from that, I think Zabarni, we knew we needed the right centre-back to be able to move on from Marquinhos. And because, PSG made the decision to move on from Donnarumma, we had to get Chevalier. I think the Donnarumma thing is still massively questionable. I don't think him not being the best on the ball was affecting us that much, as Lucho thinks of it. Maybe I think Lucho was overreacting. But again, Chevalier is still massively underperforming, and we just gotta hope, I guess, that he starts performing, because I still don't think it's the worst thing that we did. I think letting go of Donna is much worse than getting Chevalier. I mean, Chevalier is someone that we always wanted, and if we didn't have Donna, we would have gotten. So I'll go back to my opinion in the summer. I think the window wasn't that bad. But now that we have seen how the season has gone, now that we have seen how teams play against us differently from last season, I think we're lacking a profile of a Julian Alvarez. I would like to see Dembele move more to the right wing, especially as he has the most shot-creating actions per 90 in Europe's top 5 leagues. When he plays in the false nine position, he's more of a goal scorer, and I would much rather, now that we lack in playmaking, so want him being on the right wing, especially when Ashraf Hakimi comes back from AFCON, having Hakimi and Dembouz on the right wing. I mean, that's the best playmaking duo in the world, so that's something I'm very excited for. So I understand the frustration. I understand now it looks worse than it should be, but trust me, it's not as bad as it looks. And we just got to hope both Chevalier and Zabarni start performing. And let's see what Paris Saint-Germain do in the upcoming days that are left of this transfer window. Still many 10 days left. So let's see what they will do. They can still go for left-footed right winger. They can still do something. And when it comes to Zabarni and Chevalier, my opinion is very firm. I think both of them are very good players. Still players that haven't, peaked yet or something. And these are just players that we should critique. We should be honest about. But like, for example, with Junior leave my club as well, I'm not in that position yet, or I don't think I will be in a while as well. I think both are good players. They're just not performing at their level. Like, people have to make the clear difference of a player's ability and a player's performances. Performances has to get better, but I'm not really questioning Chevalier and Zabarni's ability that much. I think both are still very good players. There was a reason they were signed. When we look back at the previous window before Pacho, Due, Neves, Safanov, we don't question them because, they performed well. But all of them had great ability, and it's a great eye from Luis Enrique and Luis Campos. And if you have a great eye, you don't suddenly have a bad eye. So I will keep my opinion regarding both of the new signings, and hopefully they can start performing better towards the end of the season. You guys want to add something regarding the new signings and how you felt when the transfer window ended?
Yeah, I thought it was a good window, to be honest. The only miss was
No, you don't.
I did. No, I liked Chevalier. I thought moving Donna on and bringing in Chevalier. I thought that was a good move at the time.
fair. I agree.
Zabani, I wasn't too big on him, but people said good things about him, right? And I thought, okay, this is a good centre back. Fee was a bit high, but I thought, okay, this could be the Marquinhos replacement. Who else came in?
That was it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah, only
And
two
both
players.
both of them together cost over 100 million.
I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, maybe one or two more signings could have come in, but really and truly, I feel like the only miss was not getting Shirky, and that's a big miss. But at the same time, I think they were probably looking at guys like Lee and Mbai and all those other guys, probably saying, okay, these guys are going to step up. So I can understand the thought process. I think it's almost like what's the word, it's easy now to say in hindsight, because certain players are struggling, whether with injury or performance. It's easy now to say, you should have done this, you should have done that. But I think you can't blame the management for trusting the players at the club. That helped, that did so much last season. That's what I would say. What do you think, Tosin?
I mean, I got nothing to say, G. I mean, what an awful season thus far. But yeah, I'm probably about to go to bed, man. This was fun.
Yes, sir.
I'll see y'all.
Hopefully, it will be
after
funnier
August.
next time.
Yeah, I'll see y'all after August there. Hopefully by then we'll have something to share about
Yes, sir.
because we're still second in our league. Man. I mean, that shouldn't. Got to be honest there as well. Like we're not even up to scratch in our league, and now it's trickling into the Champions League. Where, in truth, we probably overperformed, and now that we're performing, like we performed today, but I just think the XG gods came to, neuter us. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. All right, man.
All right, Tosin. You take
All
care,
right,
man.
bye, man.
Take care. But Ice King _2. Thanks so much for the super chat. Then I'm gonna take your other ones. Fidon Alvarez, Campos is on fraud watch. Again, it's very hard for me to put anyone on fraud watch. I know I'm not gonna say, oh, we won the 6-2, but all the time. Don't forget we won the 6-2, but that doesn't mean anyone is bar of critique. But I think we have a very complete squad. The majority of the squad was built by Luis Campos. Additional signings, yes, he can do better and he can sign them and so on. But for me to put him in fraud watch, I mean, it wouldn't have to get much worse. But yeah, that's my opinion. And once again, Ice King _2, massively appreciate for all the super chats you've sent in this stream, and I think maybe one in the live watch along. Massively appreciate it. Just wanted to know that. Well, DJ. It's the unfortunate position we're in, but it could be worse. The game could have looked worse. We could have performed worse. We could have had injuries. At least now we don't have any injuries.
Yep.
For me, City, DJ, in the Premier League, when they get the ball rolling, that's what we need. We just need one win. That gives us the momentum to get the second one. That gives us the momentum. And then we have that faith. Because at the moment, DJ, it feels like we're trying to get that cycle and we just can't seem to get it. We're desperate in scoring goals instead of being desperate in playing our own football. We're forcing shots we shouldn't be taking. Like today, we didn't create a single big chance. Why? Because he's taking a long shot instead of making the additional pass that would lead to the additional movement, that would lead to the additional pass.
Right.
The thing I was very happy with was the press. Like I've said this throughout the season, DJ, we play more direct. We looked a bit like Flick's Barca today. You see how high line? We even did an offside trap at one moment, I remember, which I never saw last season. So,
yeah, the press is a little bit better at times. Yeah.
Like, how do you feel has your goals changed? Has your expectations changed?
I think the most concerning part, I would say, is I don't think the chance creation is as consistent as it was last season. And I think last year, like everyone remembers the massive turnaround, but let's not forget, like the start of the season was actually still pretty good. It was only like in the Champions League where it all kept falling apart, with the Bayern game and the PSV and Atleti. But at least in Liga, the chances were being created and the football was still good. But I feel like now a lot of the bad habits from the Champions League are also, you're seeing that in domestically as well. So you saw that in the cup, seeing that in a couple of the league games. So I don't know if they need to do the players meeting like you said or whatever it is, but I think everyone just needs to sort of refocus and basically just lock in, like just lock the fuck in. I think that's all that really needs to be done. I think like if you can't beat the opposition if you're beating yourself, right? And certain players keep making the mistakes that lead to points getting dropped, and ultimately you can't win. If you're beating yourself because you're having to face two teams, you're facing yourself and you're facing the opposition. So I think that's the biggest thing. Get rid of the self-inflicted wounds. Then you can focus on trying to play your best football, and then I think everything else will lock into place.
Yeah, it feels like we're playing against each other. We're playing a game against each other, and then a game against the opponent.
The
Two games at a time.
Exactly. Yeah. But I think Hakimi coming back should transform the team, honestly, because we know how much of a difference maker he is. So that should be something that impacts.
Like Warren has been a good compensator once he's been away, but he doesn't offer like half of what Maybe he offers like
Right.
50-60% of what Hakimi does. The only
Yep.
scary thing I have is like Hakimi, losing a final, Morocco, in Morocco. You think that will maybe affect him, how he comes back and so on?
Well, I haven't really watched much AFCON, so I don't know how he's looked at AFCON. But
No, I'm talking like
Hakimi's a
more from a mental standpoint. Like,
oh, okay. Nah, but Hakimi's a robot. Like, I think I would. He's the last person I would
Sure.
expect to
do
be
you
struggling with
think
that kind of thing.
maybe there's some positives in it? Like he will come back with hunger? Or I didn't want that.
Motivation.
Let me get that back to back then. Let me
Yeah,
get that back.
that-
Plus, there's a World Cup in the summer. He can do
Mhm.
something great with Morocco there.
Yeah, that's very positive. That's very, very positive because we know the way Hakimi functions, so that's definitely positive.
Yeah. And I just, for me, in 2026, it's always been like, all right, this game is the one to get back. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back. Ball. No, we are actually gonna get back, DJ. This is not gonna stop here. We are actually gonna get back. I fully believe that, and I'm gonna believe that for every single game. Even though it will make me look massively delusional, we're gonna be back next game. And I'm gonna say this until we're back because I'm not seeing the same problems I saw like last season in the beginning of the season when we're struggling and we're bad and everything. I'm seeing different stuff. It's just a mental hurdle at the moment. And as soon as we can get over it, the enjoyment comes back, the vibe goes up again, PSG starts scoring goals for fun. And yeah, you just got to get over that hurdle. That's how I feel.
I agree.
Well then, DJ, massive pleasure as usual for joining. And you take care, man, DJ, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, you take care. Thank you.
You too, DJ. Pleasure as usual.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye-bye. All right, that's been it from boy PSGINT. If you guys have enjoyed this post-match podcast, do you expect a signing in this winter transfer window? I mean, I expected a 5-1 victory today. I don't know how important my expectations are, honestly. And they seem to differ with reality. I mean, Alvarez is legit on a plate. If you talk to me about Alvarez, and if you go back to my Alvarez video in October, I said the only thing standing between PSG and getting Alvarez is Atletico Madrid. But since then, his price tag has dropped down, like the asking price from Atletico. They are looking to sell him. They're interested in 2 of our squad players in Kangin Lee and Gonzalo Ramos. I mean, if we don't make this happen, when we would never make this like strictly the Alvarez signing. I mean, he's on a plate. He wants to join us. Everything's prepared. Everything is ready. Please, just get it. Just get it. We have massive offensive issues. We have massive goal scoring reliance on Osman Dembele. And, competition. We saw with Khvicha Kvaratskhelia last season. I remember when we signed Khvicha, everybody was like, what's going to happen with Barcola now? What happened? Barcola performed like he was. I remember he had like a 10-goal drought without scoring a goal. Khvicha signed, and like Barcola started cooking immensely. Like one thing I've seen from the Lucha team and the Lucha project is that competition improves everyone. It makes everyone better. Khvicha was benched today, came off the bench and scored. Barcola was benched last game, came off the bench and scored. The competition is what makes this team so good. And we have so many versatile players. And who knows, maybe we get some other injuries throughout the rest of the season as we had in the beginning of the season. This is a perfect opportunity. PSG, the management, the board, they always talk about when there is an opportunity, we'll go for it. I mean, this Alvarez one is a massive opportunity. And I think if we leave it to the summer, we'll have even more competition from a Chelsea, from maybe some other teams. And who knows, maybe if Barca come back to the one-on-one rule, they can put some serious competition on us. So why not make this happen? We did it with Khvicha Kvaratskhelia last winter. Let's do it now with Julian Alvarez. Inshallah, that's all I got to say. I don't know if I can expect it, but I'm hoping for it. From all of the reports I've read, those have been his preferred clubs. He doesn't want to go back to the Premier League. I think Real Madrid is also a club, but obviously they have Kylian Mbappe. Bayern München, I don't think Alvarez is the type of player to go to Bayern München. Nobody really wants to go to Serie A. So it's always been between FC Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain, you're playing at the champions of Europe. You're playing under Luis Enrique. You're playing in the most exciting system, and a system that really suits Julian Alvarez even more than the Barca system. I can even say this for Draw. I think the PSG system, I think PSG plays more like La Masia football because of Lucho than Barca, because Barca play more German football because of Hansi Flick. and all of that. But I think Alvarez would also absolutely adore to join FC Barcelona. Playing alongside Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, winning them their first Champions League since 2015. So I think there are strong reasons to join both clubs, and it all depends on the negotiations between Atletico Madrid and both clubs. Obviously, Barca, they have their economical problems, and second of all, I don't think Atletico Madrid would want Alvarez to go to Barcelona. They would much rather he goes to PSG, who has guaranteed money and who can give them players that Atletico Madrid are seeking after. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's 10 days left. Let's do it. Yeah, Arian, actually, I saw like 5 minutes ago. I was watching a little bit of his Vinny comp as well. What a goal, man. And you know what? Huge props to Arbeloa, man. He knows how Vinny operates as a person. A little bit feminine in a way, but like if you prop him, if you always say great stuff about him, it will make him hungry. It will make him fight. And I mean, look at Vinny. It feels like a new person. He also shows, the negativity between him and Xabi Alonso. Vinny feels free now once again. Yeah, let's hope Vinny can keep it consistently, Arian, because Vinny, even this season, has showed in some games like El Clasico, both El Clasicos, he's shown good moments. It's all about keeping it consistently. From everything I've read, I don't think the preference is Barca. Honestly, I think the preference is PSG. Before he went to Atletico Madrid, he was also very close in joining Paris Saint-Germain. And from the reports I've read, which are majority Argentinian, it's a dream for him to play under Luis Enrique. Exactly, that manager, yeah. Well, since the buying it, was he that good? I mean, I only got to watch like 30 seconds of the comp. Yeah. Honestly, Joseph, why not? Yeah, you can even watch it like in speed up, like double time speed. So yeah, I know. I would definitely recommend that, Joseph. DM me, Joseph. Where are you? I'm trying to find you. I can't find you on Twitter. You called Joseph. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't pop up for me. But yeah. Do I like Madrid or Barca more? Honestly, I have no preference between the two clubs. And one thing I've always said, AM Key Prods, is it depends on the time. Sometimes it's Madrid, sometimes it's Barca. It honestly depends on the time. Yeah. At the moment, I mean, I supported Barca in the recent El Clasico. I supported Madrid in the first El Clasico this season. I supported Barca at this one, so maybe Barca for the moment. I think he should try out Desiree Doué there more often. I want to see Dembele on the right wing playmaking more. Ooh, all right, that could be juicy. I've never seen that a late post match watching the game. Could be interesting, Joseph. But yeah, that's been it from Boy PSGINT. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the live watch along. Hopefully, everyone has enjoyed the post match podcast. And as I always say, just want to say a huge thank you to everyone. Thanks for all of the super chats today, both in the live watch along and the post match podcast, guys. It's massively appreciated, and I just can't thank you guys enough. And for everyone else watching, supporting, liking, enjoying the content, it means the world for me, and it definitely puts a smile inside of me to continue doing my job. It tells me you're doing the right thing. People are enjoying your content. Just keep doing it. So yeah, I just can't thank you guys enough for the support. Very happy that you guys are enjoying the content. I mean, the post match podcast at one point had 180 concurrent viewers, which is very rare. So yeah, just want to say, yeah, shout out to you guys. I'm always very appreciated of your guys' support and everything for the channel. And yeah, hopefully Paris Saint-Germain starts cooking. That's all I gotta say. That's been it from Boy PSG, and shout out to Joseph, Blazing Blaze, Bonui Orléans, Bonui Khoya, Vahib Havarana, World Cup, AMK Prods, Purity King, Arian, and Colonel Sanders. Allez Paris, people. That's been it from Boy PSG. Hope you guys have enjoyed this post-match podcast. And as usual, allez.